Well, good afternoon, there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your host, Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we are going to be walking you through three sets of amazing Valorant action as well. As always, starting off with ALC and LADAI KADAI. Yes, that is going to be a catchy name for sure. But before we jump straight into the discussions about the game and everything, Quaint, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome.
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty really good morning to start it all off with, and again, really good morning to like start off a good Valorant match with, right? But then again, I was having a little bit of a power issue because again, you know India, you never know when somebody's gonna dig up the old power line and just start messing with it, right? So I hope that's not gonna happen today. And if that's all fine, I'm really looking forward to like today's three matches. And on top of that, we got Team FANGS coming up in the second match slot for today, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's being managed by a really close friend of mine, Naman, or Exit Power, as you may know him. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that and all the other matches. So let's go.
Yep, definitely. We are going to be jumping straight into the game as well as soon as it is ready. The players are getting ready in the server as well. And I guess Ladai Kadai, they've got themselves a lot of fans as well, thanks to one of the players in the team as well, that is Pingu, one of the streamers as well out there. So I guess we are going to be seeing a lot of Pingu spams in the chat for sure. But we want the same to come in for ALC as well, guys. So let the support start flowing in the chat as well for both of these teams. Before we jump straight into the match, I want to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors as well, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open possible. You guys should definitely check out all the great deals on the Legion gaming notebooks powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors, using the link down in the description below or at your nearby Croma stores as well. So please do the necessary, and we are going to be starting off with match number 1 between ALC and LADAI KADAI. The map is Bind, by the way, so I'm really looking forward to some fireworks on the map of Bind as well. Quaint, what about you?
I again like Ascent being my favorite. I mean Haven being my favorite map, followed by Bind. It's like right followed by Bind, just because of the teleporter, and you can make quick changes in size just because of the teleporter. Yes, it does give out a lot of sound, but then again, you may never know. You can always go for the old bamboozle, just like take one teleporter here, take another there. I've seen beautiful plays coming in which like they kept going around and round in like every teleporter that they could fight. But yeah, it's really fun watching Bind gameplay, just seeing how they utilize those teleports and the really narrow entrances to their advantage. So let's see how that comes to be.
True that, and it definitely is going to be a fragathon though, because the thing is that Ladai Kadai and ALC, both of these teams, they've got some star fraggers in their respective teams. So it definitely is going to be coming down to raw aim fights. But more than that, what really is going to set them apart is their utility usage as well. So really looking forward to what set of utilities are going to come out from both of these teams, what kind of an agent composition we are going to see as well. And once all of that is decided, we are going to be witnessing an epic match between both of these teams as well. The match is ready, so why don't we quickly jump straight into it and check out what is the agent composition coming in from both of these teams. Quint, why don't you go ahead and do the honor?
Yeah, sure. And off the bat, I can see a Sky select over there from the defense side, which is again really good because it gives out information and at the same time manages to flash the entire team in front of you. If utilized properly, that is a really overpowered character. Sky, in my opinion, is one of the most overpowered initiators in the game, just because of the fact that it gives out a little bit of information just by saying that enemies have been blinded. Anyway, it's gonna go in for a really balanced pick over there with Brim on both sides, going for that equal smoke pick. And off the bat, I got over there with a beautiful one-tap on Pingu. I have no idea what that shot was, but I got seemed to be having a good morning so far, although that was the first shot of the day, much less the match. We shall see how it's going to pan out so far, down to a 45 situation straight off the bat. The attackers are going to go in for a B aggress. They're going to try to take hookah. There are going to be a couple of players on A long, B long over there, but IGOT is not having it today. He's just going to give it to NV2K straight to the head. 3v5 situation. IGOT is looking really, really strong today. I haven't really heard of him before, but he's looking really strong on the map right now. Fatty again gets taken right out by a Hexar, and again it's looking really good for the defense right now. Although it's the first map of the day and we can't really say much, but that was a really strong round coming in from the defense with insanely good aim play by IGOT there. What was that, Assassin? That was really good to watch. I hope he can keep that up throughout the entire match, because that beautiful one tap that he got there was just insane.
Definitely, and that is something that Team ALC are known for as well, right? The aggressive peaks right off the bat is something that their opponents do not see coming. The thing is that LADAI KADAI, I'm not really sure. Them losing their controller right off the bat was one of the mistakes as well. I'm not really sure why Pingu went in for that peak, but maybe he's just feeling confident. The thing is that if they are not aware of the fact that ALC is a semi-professional team as well in the country who have participated in a hell lot of tournaments, they will definitely come to know about that now. My god, Orange Leaf, he had the information on where exactly the Phoenix was. Did take him down to like, what, 2 HP. And finally he's going to finish on what he started as well. Damon, on the other hand, is going to come in from right around the corner. He's going to move in from the truck's position, take down Orange Leaf, and with that, it's going to be time for the retake. A 2 versus 4 situation, and I guess this fast-paced aggression coming in from the side of LADAI KADAI worked out in their favor. A 5-man push over towards the A side is something that is going to break down the defense over towards the A side for the side of Team ALC. Ascent left out in a 1 versus 4. Does bring it down to a 1 versus 3 and a 1 versus 2 now. Not bad. Damon is low, so all he has to deal with is Pingu, but at the same time, the thing is that Damon's position wasn't revealed to Hacksort for some reason. It is going to be the first round of the board for ALC. Sorry, my bad. First round of the board for LADAI KADAI as well. For now, things are going to be tied up on the board, and I'm looking forward to seeing both of these teams pulling out their weapons as well this specific round.
Yeah, but then Team ALC is going to go in for a hard eco there with Sheriffs and Ghosts coming in from that side. But LADAI KADAI over there is gonna go for like 2 Vandals and a Phantom. Really aggressive, really risky buy there, because if they lose that, then they're gonna start losing rounds after this one. There are 2 Spectres over there, 2 players who are playing it safe. That Recon Dart does go down B long, trying to get a little bit of information, and that does go up. Good positioning by Solo over there, but I got trying to be aggressive again, but NV2K just having the better gun takes I got down. I don't really think that was his fault, but then again, that positioning was way too aggressive with that nominal of the gun. Nonetheless, it is gonna go down to a 4v5 situation with them trying to aggress, the attackers trying to aggress down B long, but too many smokes have gone out, too much vision has been lost. Hacksort does try to get a few kills, does get tagged out a lot, but then managed to exacts, or however that's pronounced, does manage to take him down. Orange Leaf over here does have possession of the bomb, but the vision has been taken out because of that smoke, and he is being tagged really hard because of that spray down coming in from Pingu through the smoke, and he does manage to finish his job as he takes out Orange Leaf just when he peeks. He was not expecting. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was probably like trying to, you know, play it really confident, just push out of the smoke and try to get at least 1 kill, then maybe take out the other. But then yeah, these are really random plays coming in from like the beginning of the rounds, but we're gonna see the heat of the action when the real, like the proper full buys start coming out. That's good. That's when it's gonna start getting fun. So I'm really waiting for that and really looking forward to that.
Absolutely, man. Like, the feeling's mutual, but at the same time, ALC, we're gonna have to go in for another eco if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna go in for a half buy, if you wanna call it that. And yeah, it's definitely gonna, you know, cost them a little bit. At the same time, this is sort of gonna be played as a bonus as well from the side of Team LADAI KADAI. So looking forward to seeing MB getting a lot of frags with his running back and the Spectre as well. He's already found himself too. He's already used up the running back as well, and he's trying to get something more done. Easy, on the other hand, is trying to move in from the defender side of spawn. Not going to be able to get much, whereas Fate, but it looks like that it is going to be the side of Team ALC to meet their fate. That is dead for this specific round.
1v3 situation, but Hacksort doesn't really have a gun in his advantage, so it's going to be really hard for him because he's also low in health. NV2K is not going to be taking the chance, and he does go in for the flash, but just peeks with the wrong gun in his hand. He completes up with a knife, trying to peek with that flash, I think is what he was doing, but then again, Hacksort is trying to go in for that kill, but Killjoy over there just goes in for backstab, coming all the way around from B side. Was it B side or did he go through pipes? I'm not really sure. But nonetheless, does manage to get the kill, and that is going to be the 3rd round onto the board for Team LADAI KADAI. If they're going to keep this up and the economy is not really looking, I mean, it wasn't really looking that good for ALC over there, so we can't really say much, but they are going to go in for a proper full buy over here with Phantoms on everybody's hand. The iGod's just going to wait it out because, like, we are going to go into a tech pause. Probably some of the players facing issues. We're gonna see what has happened. Oh, Fatty's just gonna disconnect real quick and probably gonna be right back. Probably some ping issues or something. Nonetheless, we are gonna see a full buy from both sides. Assassin, what are you expecting from this round?
I guess that We are going to be seeing Team ALC put out a good fight in this specific round, considering the fact that they're going to be having a full buy, right? So once the bigger guns are out, ALC they kind of are some they kind of are some players who are really hard to beat as well. So it's gonna be quite a challenge for the side of Team LADAI KADAI, but at the same time, if they do manage to crack open the defense from the side of Team ALC, then it is there's gonna be something that is definitely gonna surprise us as well.
True, and it's gonna be really good for Team LADAI KADAI, because then again we haven't heard of them, and they're gonna be making a huge entrance over here if they do manage to crack open their defense, right? So again, looking forward to that. And
yeah, so some of the players,
strong.
So some of the players from inside LADAI KADAI, right? They used to be ex-teammates as well. So we've got Envy, we've got Pingu. They used to play in Pride Nation Esports. And I guess they left Pride Nation Esports.
Makes sense.
Or maybe Pride Nation Esports disbanded or something like that. And now Pingu and NV2K, they formed this new team, if I'm not wrong. I thought that they're going to come up with a better name though, but okay.
Then again, we've seen very off-key names before too, haven't we? There have been weird names before, and I think they're just gonna go in for a troll name. They probably haven't stuck by their roster so far. They probably will go in for a few more changes. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna stick with LADAI KADAI, but still a bad name to start off with, don't you think? And anyway, we're gonna hop straight into the match. The pause timer does go off, and both teams are gonna go in for full buys, as there's one Phoenix aggressing. A Phoenix and his partner Brim over there aggressing with the spike and full guns in their hand. If they are going to be able to take one down, it is going to be in their advantage, as Pingu does manage to take IGOT down, who was fragging really hard. The 100 Fury does coming from Gamer Bleak over there, and does manage to take NV2K out. Instant frags coming out from all over the map from the defense side, down to a 2v2 situation, as everybody is on B side and the location has gone out. They know that the defense is on CT, and they're not going to be expecting them to come around all the way around from March, but they know that they're on CT. Damon does manage to take the first kill on Orange Leaf. Down to a 1v2 situation. Gamer Bleak could make this come true, could make the dream come true for Team ALC, but no, that is not going to happen, as Damon comes in at just the right time and takes him out. And it's just as a little flex, he's going to empty his magazine into the ground over there. But yeah, beautiful rounds coming in from Team LADAI KADAI, because they're looking really strong with their guns and their utility usage. I am not really sure so far, because they haven't been using a lot of it. But then again, their aim and their positioning is what is looking really strong right now. And if they're just going to be running straight off of that, they're still winning. And add a little bit of utility usage to that, this is looking like a really strong match for that. And maybe LADAI KADAI just might win this match out.
Maybe, you never know. So the thing is that it's going to be all down to how exactly these guys are going to carry forward on towards the next half as well. So the thing is that with LADAI KADAI grabbing themselves 4 rounds already, right? I guess a couple more will do them really good. Bind being a defense-sided map, I guess if LADAI KADAI goes ahead and grabs themselves at least 5 or 6 rounds on their attack, it should pretty much be well enough for their defense as well. The minute it's 10 seconds after the clock, we're going to be seeing Envy getting himself a triple. You're going to be kidding me. This guy is just insane with his aim. And yeah, haters are going to say that he's just running around and grabbing all the eco frags, but man, it takes courage to go ahead and do that, to face off against the mighty Sheriffs. And I guess Envy's ready to get the ace as well. Got himself a quad, he's looking for the ace. I've got no idea if he's going to check this corner or not. He definitely should, and there you go, he does. But as I said, the mighty Sheriff, you never know when it's going to strike, and when it does, it hits and it hurts.
Alright, yeah. And again, really good positioning from Gamer Bleak over there, but then again, really common positioning. It's good that Phoenix over there went along with his teammate, because that trade had to come through, otherwise they would have started losing economy, right? That Sheriff can do a lot, and once that Phantom would have, the Vandal would have come into the hands of Gamer Bleak, he could have popped a few more heads, and he could have damaged their economy really hard. But then again, they took the smarter move, and he went along with his teammate, and yeah, their economy still tight, a lot of money on their end. They are going to go in for a full buy again on both sides, actually, and the smoke does come in onto Showers over there from the defense side, just to block a little bit of vision. The attackers are not going to aggress, and they're not going to commit onto any site. They're probably looking to enter A site, though. The spike is closer to A site. Market. It could be either way. But they're just trying to get a little bit of information, see which side is less stacked. They're probably going to push in once they get that little bit of information. Use their utilities, push in, and then hold it all down. The Showers push is going to come in, but that Wheezy is just going to block that right out with that information denial with that smoke, but he is gonna manage to land his aim though and manage to take NB2K out. Haxor over there taking Pingu. Damon over here taking I got out on Hookah. Everybody's getting frags everywhere across the map. It's not there. No commit has come in yet, but they are probably gonna go in for a B commit right now. Fatty deep into A side for some reason. He has to play it on his own terms as the information does go out on Haxor's dog there, and he has to play it super safe. He has to either teleport out and like regroup with his teammates, or he has to like just give in and die. But we shall see what he's going to do as his teammates over here are going to take in
30 seconds left.
Onto B-side. Gamer Bleak holding his position there really well. Whips the first few shots, but he has to capitalize on that. If he does not, he is going to lose this round out. And oh, the backstab just coming from Orange Leaf, and he does manage to take 2 kills down as the rotate comes in with his teammate. Down to a 1v4 situation, and if Exact had like a little bit of an opportunity, but no, that has been lost as Orange Leaf just is gonna be there to aim game him down and spray him down with his bullets and make every bullet count and just make them all connect. Another beautiful round coming in from the defense side there. 2 and 5 on the board here, and it's looking really neck and neck so far, because like it's honestly depending situationally on the rounds, right? And 2-5 on the board is not that bad. Like anybody could make a comeback at this point. So I'm not really sure about who is exactly going to take the upper hand here. They're looking really equal on their defense and their attacks. So let's just see what's going to happen in the other half.
They're really looking forward to what LADAI KADAI are going to do on their defense as well. For now though, they have to face a few more rounds on the attack. We're going to be seeing that happen. Envy right now is trying to rush in with the runner back, and he has got enough information already. It is going to be based on top of that information, Mr. Silva from the side of LADAI KADAI to use up that Hunter's Fury to get himself a frag. Not bad. VZ on the other hand uses up the orbital strike in order to take down the Killjoy. Interestingly, we are going to be seeing the exacts. We're going to be left out in a 1 versus 4 situation. I'm not really sure if he's going to be able to do much though, but yeah, there you go. He's going to be hunted down by Agon, and that is going to be the 3rd round of the board for ALC. 5-3 in favor of Team LADAI KADAI, and I guess let me check the economy for Team ALC. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. They can even pull out an operator if they want to for now. But from the side of Team LADAI KADAI, right, this is going to be their final buy. If they lose this round, then they have to go in for a hard reset. I mean, they're going to be reset, and they have to go in for an eco as well.
And I don't see a lot of utility usage coming in from LADAI KADAI, not gonna lie. And a lot of information was going in onto the defense side from Sky over there, who was using her utilities really well. And we see this utility usage continue. It's gonna look really good to the defense side there, as they do go in for an aggressive peek on B long there, but get instantly deleted by Damon Xax over there. They have the rest of the team had to fall off, and they know that a couple of frags have gone in over there, so they have to like commit to B side, and that's exactly what they do. Gamer League does manage to take Bingo out, but instant deletions coming in from the attacker side, down to a 1v4 situation, and a random bullet just finding its way through the smoke and managing to dink Orange Leaf right in the head. He has to fall back and go in for that save because he knows he can't do much, and he's just gonna play it safe, go all the way to showers. But if that teleporter is gonna come in from one of the attackers, he might just be able to land one more frag. He does have the Vandal in his hands, and they do have the right economy to pull off the next round, and he could really, you know, go in for those exit frags, but I guess it's better for him to play safe right now, because then again, the tables could turn in any side. A lot of sound has been given out from the attackers over there, trying to like pre-fire every corner, trying to find out where Orange League is. The trapwire does give a little bit of information out, and if they're gonna check this corner, he's gonna get taken out, but his aim just being better just takes Envy 2K and Damon out, managing to like damage their economy just a little bit more, and that is exactly what Orange Leaf was trying to do and succeeded in doing just that. And on top of that, their economy is pretty tight right now, so they don't really have to worry about anything, and those exit frags really counted. That's gonna help their team a lot.
That's definitely gonna help them as well. And more than that, I guess it's gonna help Team ALC in general. Like they did get to save up a specific weapon, and with that they can eke out a buy this specific round. As I said, they're not gonna be having any sorts of issues though in terms of the economy. But once again, if LADAI KADAI would have lost out that specific round, they would have had to go in for an eco. Minute and 30, and we are already going to be seeing Gamer Bleak pull out that ultimate. It's going to be Hunter's Fury, and on top of that, I got using up the showstopper as well in order to get 2 kills. on towards to the players from the side of Team LADAI KADAI as well. Damon is going to put down that lockdown, and I guess it's time for Exacts and Damon to just take the teleport and make their way out. Wow, nice dart by the way. Nice shot that. But yeah, to be honest, the thing is that LADAI KADAI, they're struggling for now. ALC, they have picked up that game, and it's really good to see that ALC, are putting up a great fight as well against LADAI KADAI. They did have a slow start, but they are catching up. 45 seconds, and I guess Damon is going to try and catch the backstabber from this side of Team from the side of Team ALC. It's going to be IGOT. Yep, there you go. IGOT gets taken down, whereas a double peek should come in from the hooker position any moment now, and it comes in right about now. Not a double one, but at least Game of Bleak is going to peek and get himself taken down. Whereas the rest of the two are going to chime in later on and get the final kills on the board as well. 6-4 as round number 11 is going to be quite interesting, as I guess Team LADAI KADAI, this is their final chance in order to put up that 7th round of the board, because if they go ahead and lose out this round, then they are going to be left out with no money, and they have decided to go in for a full buy this round as well. Exactly. So if they lose out this round, no money for the last round of the first half, and it should pretty much put ALC on towards 6 as well.
Yeah, pretty much. If they lose out this round, it's going to be them giving out 2 rounds instead of 1. But then again, we shall see if they're going to be able to take this out, because I am seeing really good utility usage coming in from Team ALC over there. Because those flashes and that dog usage is giving just the right amount of information. Look at that. Enemies getting flashed over and over again, and that does manage to give the right amount of information to their teammates to take out that ult, but then again, that's just the ult that got taken out. The actual person is still there, but that gets taken out by Gamer Bleak. Beautiful flank coming out from there. Instant frags coming out from the defense. They're down to a 2v3 situation. Everybody's gonna aggress towards A side. Pingu and Damon over there deep in the sight onto the lamps, and if that information does go out, it is gonna spell really like a really bad time for them. It's gonna spell trouble for them. But they have to take advantage of the little bit of information that they have. Damon's still going to be holding that. Orange Leaf not expecting that corner. He's just going to think that nobody's going to be there and he's going to leave that. If Damon does time this right, he might just be able to take one player down. And that's exactly what he does. Playing it really sneaky. He might actually be able to take 2 people down if he plays his cards right. And the plan has gone down onto B side with his teammate Pingu over there being alone. But Wheezy just looks around at the right time and deletes Damon off the map. That map awareness and that situational awareness is beautiful. And a beautiful one tap coming in from Pingu there. That was nutty. And he's already down to really low health, but that's exactly what it's going to spell out as. Wheezy's just going to spray him down, and that's all he needs to do because his health is really low anyway. All he needed was like 1 or 2 body shots. And this is going to be the 5th round onto the board for Team ALC. And just because, like you said, just because this round has gone towards Team ALC, the 6th round is also high. It's like a high possibility for the 6th round also to go to Team ALC because their economy has been damaged really hard. And look at that. Team LADAI KADAI is gonna go in for like a partial buy with a Phantom and a Vandal. A Phantom and 2 Vandals on their side and 2 Spectres with full shields. The Phantom user is gonna go in for a half shield. A really risky play for the last round, not gonna lie. He should probably go for the Spectre and full shields. But then again, let's see how it pans out for them. And yeah, take it away.
So as I said, right, to go ahead and lose out that round, they're gonna struggle in order to get a good buyout for the last round of the first half, and that is exactly what happened as well. But thanks to Pingu managing to, go ahead and get that spike planted, they're going to be receiving extra 300 creds as well because of that spike plant. For now, though, it is going to be that out run to try and get some information from both the sides, actually. Both the Sovers are going to go ahead and use up the out drone, and I guess Fate might just face off death. And yep, there you go. He's going to face death, and that is going to be IGod. Oh, the god himself to go ahead and take his life. That's nice. Quite a nice narration going on over there. But yeah, a minute left on the clock, and the man advantage has been neutralized for now, though. VZ's position is going to be given up, and I guess utilities are going to come raining it on towards VZ. VZ has got his ult as well, and that ult is going to be used over towards the hookup position, which is going to further pressurize the entirety of LADAI KADAI into moving out of the hookup position as well and do something over towards the B side. Haxer was trying to come in with a little bit of a flank, but I guess he realized the fact that, hey, LADAI KADAI, they might actually try and rotate back over towards A with all of the pressure being built over towards the B side as well. So 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be time for Haxer to just hold on. Just hold on. Please don't aggress and over towards the shot position. Just all you have to do is hold towards the shot angle, and as soon as they come in to get the spike planted, you can go ahead and take them down as well. There you go. Finally, we are going to be seeing that teleport being taken up, and it's going to be Pingu to be taken down.
One enemy remaining.
Who actually has the spike? It's actually Damon, right? Yes, Damon. He's also going to be blind, and I guess Ascent is going to be using up his utilities to perfection, ladies and gentlemen, making it 6-6 as we close out the first half.
Beautiful half coming in from both sides over there, but like you said, once they lost the 5th round on the board, I mean the 11th round on the board, the 12th was honestly in the hands of Team ALC. And then again, I love the utility usage coming out from Team ALC because they're getting a lot of information, especially Hackstar over there. Really good with that Sky. And I am not seeing as much of a utility usage as I would like to see from Team LADAI KADAI. But then again, a lot of people are confused as to how to use the utilities when they're on the attacker side. So they might just start picking it back up on the defense. As we can see, Damon over here putting up a nice little setup on B side to like hold them all back, and it is going to be a really spread out defense over there with everybody with 2 on B, 3 on A, a really a standard sort of setup. The recon dart does go in from Gamer Bleak over there trying to get a little bit of information. They're going to be aggressing down B long, trying to get a little bit of information that Alt Orb is going to go into the hands of Sova over there, maybe saving for a future round where he's going to use the Hunter Fury to take one easily out. And a beautiful prediction by IGOT there means that Envy is going to go down to the hand of IGOT with those right clicks. That was a beautiful prediction coming from IGOT over there. Ixax is going to try to like aggress through that smoke, but no, that is going to be denied because there is also hidden Molly in that hidden surprise for him. Damon over here is going to be lining a beautiful one tap. IGOT, that was beautiful to watch. And if they're going to be lining up any more like that, this might just be the round down to a 4v4 situation. Everybody's aggressing on B, and a lot of hits have gone on to Pingu with a beautiful backstab coming in from Orange Leaf over there. And it is gonna look, it's looking really good for the attacker side right now, down to a 3v3 situation, but I'm loving the utility usage from the attacker. They've held down the side pretty well. Gamer Bleak trying to get a little bit of a frag, and he does manage to get the kill on Ixax, and Hacker does manage to get Fatty, and there are just instant frags going down left, right, and center. I am loving their aim and utility usage at the same time. They are not confusing both of them up, because I've seen a lot of players just like using their guns and not their utilities, and that is exactly what Team LADAI KADAI are doing, and they have to pick it back up. They have to understand that they've got to understand that they've got to use their utilities in game, or like in the middle of the round, and not just for a setup, because that's only what they're doing. Meanwhile, Team ALC is going all out, setting it up, using their utilities mid-round, and just taking round after round.
Yeah, and to be honest, LADAI KADAI, they have to, you know, change their setup a little bit more, because they absolutely can't afford to hold on to, you know, the default positions, just like Envy did over there, and I got going ahead and just, you know, spraying down to the smoke as well. Things become a little bit too predictable if you go ahead and do that, and I guess Damon, once again, with that classic, is going to try and get that right click in, but not really going to be happening. The burst fire isn't going to help out, and I guess it's time for Fate to use up the shoddy as well. Fate, is he able?
Fatty?
Okay, never mind. No, it's not Fatty, it's actually Fate.
Is it? Okay.
Yep, I was about to let you know as well. It's actually Fate.
Cool. Good to know.
But yeah, like NV2K and Pingu, right? They both tried to come in with a little bit of a backstab as well, but unfortunately not going to be able to get anything done.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Then again, the communication is not gonna be the problem over here with Team LADAI KADAI. Because I see that the communication is pretty on point. The proper communication is going out at the right time. They know where everybody is. It's just that the utility usage is on the side of Team ALC is far superior, and that might account for the experience that they have in the game. And that's probably what we're seeing right now, because the utility usage is on point, and the synergy, can you see how properly they're rushing it together? The flash is coming in at the right time, the information coming in at the right time, and that is just helping them get the round. And as I'm speaking, the round is gonna start, and it is gonna be a B aggress from Team ALC again. The recon bolt coming in for a little bit of information, but none of that is gonna go out. As what was that? Recon bolt coming from Isaac there. I think he like missed it, and it just like landed on the boxes there, which means that got wasted, and he has to wait for it to come back up. Damon does have to get one kill on IGOT, but he has to pick it back up because he's just gonna get taken instantly out by Cypher over there. Site is being stormed by Team ALC, and there's kills going out left, right, and center as the synergy again continues, and the coordination is just beautiful. It is
player
all down to
standing.
Pingu and Fatty, and as I'm saying that, Pingu gets taken out by the opponent's Brimstone Wheezy. Down to a
Spike
1v3
planted.
situation. We've seen Jet clutches before, but she does not have her ult here. Fate has to pull something off, pull a miracle out right now. And if he is going to be able to do it, which he is starting to, he's starting to believe, you know what I mean? That's Wheezy right out. That information is going to be going out. I have no idea what that dog is doing there. Just chilling there, just going like, woof, woof, like give me some pets, you know? 1v2 situation. Fate is on 22 hit points. Looking really dire for him. He might have to go save it, and that is exactly what he's going to do because he knows that he does not have the time nor the HP to clutch this round out, and he is going to fall back. Good vision blocking over there with those cloud bursts, but the thing is, like, that just came out at the wrong time. The teleporters are going to be used, so he's just going to stay clear of the showers position because he does not want to get taken out. 22 HP. He's not going to risk it. He needs that phantom in his hand. He needs the economy on his side for his teammates' sake, you know, because the economy is not looking good at all. I mean, I'm sorry. That was the defense side. Yeah, sorry. I am right. Pingu's team's economy is not looking good at all. Look at that. It's 1,200 credits, and it's not looking good. And we are gonna go in for a timeout there real quick, as they're gonna recon, like, understand where they're going wrong, understand their strats, and probably come out with a better strategy next time. But in my opinion, they honestly have to go in for a better utility user. They're not using it enough.
So yeah, utility is something that they have to focus, but more than that, it is actually the aim duels that they're losing right now. So maybe, you know, focus a little bit more on that part of the match as well. Because right now, you'll see ALC just casually walking into the site, getting all of these kills and taking control of the site as well. So that is something that that you absolutely can't, as a defender, do as well.
And I'm loving Haxor's utility uses. Really, really good information coming in from him.
I'm not really sure how exactly he's pulling it off, you know, because after the recent update, the animations of the game have been a bit clunky, and thus you saw, you know, Haxor struggling with the wolf as well. The wolf that you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
In the previous round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. After the recent update, the animations have been a bit clunky.
Oh, do you think it was like getting stuck over there?
Yeah, absolutely. It is exactly what happened as well.
Oh,
You saw
really?
the
I
wolf,
didn't know about that.
Yeah, the wolf wasn't moving, right? So
Yeah.
we got stuck over there, and I thought you noticed that. That's why you mentioned it as well.
Yeah, no. I had no idea because I didn't know that was a bug going on right now. So, then again,
Yeah, the animations kind of have been off, right? You know, like even the skin animations and everything. This is getting bugged as well for some reason. Maybe
It happens
you know,
to the best of
yeah.
us.
In the recent patch or something like that, maybe Ryder's just gonna bring in a hotfix or something to
Yeah.
fix that up. Cause see, the sky utilities, right? They actually are very, very crucial in making a specific execute. And sometimes the bird would just get stuck, or sometimes the bird would just never turn. So the animations, they kind of have been a bit clunky after the recent update.
You can
Hopefully
never
they
expect
bring in
the
a
flipping on the
hotfix.
map.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they
drone.
bring in a hotfix as soon as possible, because most of the Sky players as well, they're kind of annoyed as well nowadays.
I've got your
And
trail.
again, like, we're talking about the match though. It's gonna be a really slow match. We're not working on any side here. Fatty, however, is gonna try to get
30
IGOT out,
seconds
but
left.
gets taken out by IGOT instead. Beautiful take coming in from the attackers again, as they played a really slow round, not giving any information. Envy trying to come in with that backstab, but the location gets given out by Cypher's Trapper over there. IGOT is probably gonna go in for that kill and does manage to get it because the flash comes in at the wrong time. Couldn't have gone for that flash really when he knows that there's going to be somebody in hookah. That was kind of a predictable spot there. A little bit of a mistake from their
Last
side.
player
1v4 situation. He is going to be able to take one kill down, damage their economy just a little bit. Has a Spectre in his hand and 70 hit points on his body. If he's going to be able to take a few more frags out, it is going to serve in his advantage. The refund bolt is going to come out, and a beautiful swing coming in from Gamer Oblique over there. Takes Damon White out. Another good round onto the hands of Team ALC, and they're looking really strong right now. 10-6 on the board, Assassin. I really feel like they're just gonna win this one out because their utility usage is on point, and I'm loving how they're using it. And like I've said so many times before, Team LADAI KADAI has to pick up their utility usage a little bit more because they're not getting enough information as they could with the characters, with the agents they have. So has to use his Ultron a little bit more. Phoenix has to use his flash at the right time, and Brim has to use his smokes a little bit more. But then again, still strong performance coming out from them too, because they've got 6 rounds on the board so far. It could change at any time. They could just go like, okay, we know what we're doing wrong. We have to gotta pick it up. Ping over there with the beautiful positioning, whips it. I got turns around and bites him clean off the map, Assassin. Another kill going out from Weezy over there onto NV2K. Down to a 3v4 situation. Really sad positioning from, I mean, not positioning, really sad from Pingu there. But then again, it happens to the best of us. Good satchel coming in from I got there. Does manage to take out a little bit of HP from his exacts, but then again, he gets taken out instantly. And that 2v3 situation just comes down to a 2 with no people on the board for the defense. Another beautiful round coming in from the attackers there with 11 rounds on the board for them. And I think the next 2 rounds are just going to be easy for them. But then again, I have been proven wrong before. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens.
To be honest, LADAI KADAI, when they moved on to that defense, right, things just started going absolutely down for them. Like everything is going against them. Despite having the positional advantage, they're not able to connect these shots. Pingu, he easily had 2 kills right there over to the shots position. I'm not really sure what happened. But at the same time, it is going to be fate to try and get himself a frag as well. He's got his operator out in there as well, so I guess he's going to try and, get some frags with that operator for now. iGod is going to be using a bunch of utilities in, I guess, ALC. The stars are aligning for them and everything is just screaming ALC at this point. It's going to be Orange Leaf to get some frags here. Managed to take down the run it back from the side of the Phoenix. But not going to be able to take down Pingo on the other hand. Envy trying to come in with the flank. But at the same time, Haxer is once again ready. Haxer! He didn't have his rifle out, but still Envy fails big time. That's going to be down to Mr. Pingo in a 1 versus 2. The star streamer, he has to come out on top right now. He has to show us what he's made of. He's got himself 2 smokes, Incendiary, and a Stim Beacon as well, along with that Iron Phantom, but nah, not going to be able to connect anything. And that is going to be the 12th round of the board for Team ALC. Ladies and gentlemen, a match point for the ALC, as the boys have sort of made it happen. They've tied things up at the scoreboard before moving it over towards the second half of the game, and they're here, not giving a single round away in the second half to Team LADAI KADAI.
Exactly. So a few rounds were missed. I mean, I'm just gonna keep stressing on this. This utility usage is really good coming in from the defense over there, like from Team ALC. And I think this last round is also going to go in onto their side. Unless they decide to troll a little bit, which a lot of teams have been known to do. The Recon Bull does go in from Gamer Bleak over there. Fatty's just not going to respect the smoke right now, and he is probably going to push that. And although there's nobody there, and that's not really bad to his disadvantage, not really a wise idea over there in normal circumstances. The defense has been pushed back into Cubby over there, and I have no idea what they're gonna do because the side has been taken down beautifully by Team ALC. The Hunter's Fury does come out, and he does not manage to take a kill out, but does manage to kill up with his Bulldog instead, as he takes iGod and Weezy out in one beautiful spray. If he were able to get another, it would have been really advantageous to his team. Down to a 1v2 situation for the first time. It is not looking that great for Team ALC here, but he's got his... Oh my god, that... I don't know what to say about that car. Orange Leaf tried, but then again, Jed is a really fast character, and he had to switch targets really quick because Phoenix picked the first, distracted him, went back into the behind the boxes, and he had to switch targets instantly, and that was really not gonna work out for him. But then again, beautiful fast round coming in from the defense there, as they managed to retake that round really well. And then again, if they have to pull their game back together, because 12-7, it's still a manageable score. Team LADAI KADAI could still bring it all the way back, right? Like it still works.
It definitely does, but at the same time, they have to pull some sort of a miracle in order to make that happen as well. Because ALC, they still have the money to go in for the buy, correct? It shouldn't be a struggle for them to close it out as well, unless and until they actually are going to go ahead and miss absolutely everything. You're going to be seeing the Cypher keeping both of these players busy, which was the A-sharp position, whereas Fate is going to take that aggressive positioning outside of the showers. It's going to be Fate to patiently wait for some sort of an aggression to come in from the side of ALC. And ALC, on the other hand, are stacked up completely outside the A side. None of the players are even trying to, open up some sort of an angle towards B as well. It's going to be easy to get taken down, and that is not a great lost for Team ALC as they are going to be losing out their controller, and Pingu has suddenly activated himself with a double of his own. He's looking for more. He's on the hunt, whereas IGOD and Haxer both are going to come in from the Shah's position as well. 45 seconds, and I guess they are going to wide peek over towards the right-hand side as well. It's going to be down to who exactly is going to do it first. It's going to be Haxor, or it's going to be IGOD. I guess it just might be IGOD. Yeah, there you go. But he's not going to peek in. Over towards the right-hand side is going to lose his life as well. 12-8, and I guess the caster's curse has definitely come in. I did mention that LADAI KADAI haven't been able to grab a single round since the switch up, since the first half was done, and I guess they are suddenly taking 2 rounds in a row now.
True. And then again, it also I'm not sure whether Team ALC is taking it a little bit easy because they've reached match point again. But then again, Team LADAI KADAI also has stepped up their game because they're holding their sights well. They're holding their positioning properly. That Raze over there did not give up her location or positioning on that boosted spot on Showers over there, and that was really good from their part. That Aldrone is now going to come in, as they are probably going to go aggressive B. That Aldrone is going to come in and take out Fate's location. But he is going to hold his ground. He's still going to push for that. He's like, you know what? Even if you know where I am, just peek me and I'm going to take you out. He's really confident right now. And if he does manage to take down that one, get that one kill onto his books right now on B long, this might spell a victory for them. But then again, the attackers are going to switch it up and are going to go in for an A take instead. A random spray coming in from Brimstone over there on the defense side, and does manage to connect a few shots onto IGOD. That might work to his disadvantage right now, but then again, we have seen his aim before, and he might just make his shots connect, and that HP is not even going to matter anymore. The defense is still spread out, and they're not going to commit to any, not going to come in with that rotate because they don't know where the positioning is, and that is a really wise choice, but they have to pull in with that rotate right now. And they should have fallen back, but no, Ixax honestly held his ground and tried to get one kill, but that worked out to his disadvantage, as that he was ganged up by the attackers over there. Now, good information is going to be taken out by Sky from the attacker side over there, and IGOD is going to work that to his advantage, but he is not going to check that corner for some reason. I don't think that communication went out really well, but that is going to be the 13th round onto the board for Team ALC, as beautiful plays came in from both sides, but Team ALC, just a better aimer and utility user, was just on top today, and it was really beautiful watching them play. And again, in no offense to Team LADAI KADAI over there, because you had beautiful plays over there, just a little slower on the takes and a little shorter on the utility usage. I would have liked to see a little bit more, but then again, really good plays coming in from both ends, and Team ALC just happened to be the winner today, just happened to be the better players today. So again, beautiful match to watch and cast work. Assassin, what do you think about this?
Definitely, man. See, LADAI KADAI, they gave out their absolute everything, but at the same time, it was just that Team ALC are a bit better, and they have been playing tournaments together as a unit from quite some time now. They did experiment with Wheezy, by the way. So Wheezy is a latest addition to the roster as well. There is one more player with the name of Dr. Evil, who is once again an amazing fragger. He's a duelist as well for the team. He did switch roles, if I'm not wrong. They're still in that experiment phase as well. ALC, the entirety of ALC, they are in that experimentation phase as well. So they are figuring out new stuff. They're figuring out new players as well. How exactly they can fit in the process of being the best team in the country as well. Wheezy, he actually did quite good when it comes to fulfilling the role of the controller as well. More than that, he also was one of the top fraggers for the team, if I'm not wrong. So all in all, his debut match, it was really, really good. And I guess they are definitely going to consider a player like Wheezy in the roster.
Yep. And yeah, then again, nothing much more to say about that. But yeah, you're right. They're probably going to be considering Wheezy to be taken to the roster, because there were beautiful plays coming in from him, as he was using his recon dart really, really well, and he was getting the right piece of information. And honestly, the amount of information that came in from Wheezy and Haxor over there was just crucial to the team. And in my personal opinion, that is what got them the round. Sky and Sova's play was honestly the game changers in their gameplay. And honestly, they've got to keep that up, keep building on that, and they will be a really, really, really strong team to face off against. And they will be, one of those teams in against which when you come up like Samurai Esports or the other big names out there, everybody's just gonna be like, oh no, it's ALC, and they're just gonna start cowering. But then again, yes, good gameplay coming out from both sides. Keep staying strong, and also for Team LADAI KADAI, you have got to practice your utility usage a little more and your positionings a little more. Otherwise, really strong gameplay coming out from both ends and a beautiful match to watch.
Yep, GGWP for sure. The highlights are ready as well, so why don't we quickly jump straight into the match highlights? Relive some of the moments in the specific match where, LADAI KADAI, they had a really, really good start. We did see them
Yep.
go ahead and, grab themselves a lot of rounds on their attack. I guess for both the teams, right, their attack was far better than their defense. At the same time, ALC's defense was a little bit more better, in my opinion, because as I said, they're doing absolutely everything right. They had their coordination, they had their synergy, they had their utility usage on point. Trade game was up as well. So I guess all in all, LADAI KADAI, all they have to do is work on their defense a lot more. Like their attack is always powerful, right?
Yeah.
As I said, they have got their star fraggers with the name of
Pingu
we have got not only Pingu, we have got NV2K as well, which is an amazing duelist, by the way. I absolutely love the way he plays as well, and I really see a lot of potential in that guy. But more than that, he's kind of being limited as well, in my opinion, because he isn't receiving that support that he actually requires to just open up space for the team. So if you look at this specific clip as well, right in front of your screens, he got himself a triple, but there's no sorts of support whatsoever, right? So yeah, the smokes are coming in, but where's the second entry? Where's someone who
everybody's still
would,
on hookah.
yeah. So in that specific round, I actually couldn't point out the point that I was trying to make as well. That that being an eco round for ALC, it was pretty easy for NV2K to just run around and get all of these frags. But when it's actually a buy round, right? NV2K struggles because of no second entry or the lack of second entry at the right time. And in my opinion, LADAI KADAI, if they can just work on all of these, right? If they can just work on all these smaller details, they can emerge as one of the best teams out there in the country as well, because they definitely have that potential as well. Pingu does a really good job on the controller role as well. He's basically trying to get all of these frags as well, but sometimes or the other, it's just him losing on all of these duels as well because of him having to concentrate a lot more on his utility and stuff like that as well. So I understand that. It does tend to happen as well when you are, the support player or the controller for the team as well. You have to constantly, be in sync with your duelist. You have to constantly be in, communication with your entire team because you have to fulfill their request of, putting down the smokes and whatnot. And while, in order to do so, you sometimes fail to, perform on the fragging side of things as well. So in that specific department, you tend to not perform, and it's completely fine. But at the same time, he has to provide that perfect support as well. It should be a flawless support for the duelist, but at the same time, right? It was more of an NV2K show as well, and I kind of don't like that. So I'm not gonna lie, Fate, he did put up the work as well, but Fate has to be in sync with NV2K, and they together as a unit have to work in order to get all these kills. It can't be either Fate popping off one round or NV2K popping off one round. It has to be both of them popping off together in a single round.
Yeah, really, really well put, Assassin, because I feel this exact same way. And the thing is, yeah, the synergy is just what is lacking a little bit. And you got to coordinate, guys. Like, then this Valorant is a game which bases itself solely off utility usage and a lot of confidence. So if you're not going to have the confidence to enter the site, it's going to be really hard for you, like, help your teammates out, help take a site, or even communicate. Like NV2K went straight into the site and he had zero support over there. So once you see your teammate going in on the site and clearing angles out, and you know that it's clear, you don't have any reason to be afraid. You know you don't have to defend your position anymore, and you have to aggress on that. So these little details are all that you have to work on. But all in all, really good play coming in from Team LADAI KADAI there. Just these small minor details, like Assassin pointed out, are all they have to work on, and they're going to be a really strong team. Because again, yeah, a really good gameplay coming in for NV2K, as he was really, really confident, and his experience shows over there as he kept going in for those frags, fearlessly going in and popping heads left, right, and center, especially in that one round over there where that smoke was the only thing that backed his entire team off when he needed that support. That was really crucial, because if NV did manage to miss a shot, and did manage to get taken down, that trade would have been really crucial. But that would never have come out if Envy wasn't being supported, which he wasn't. That is exactly what they've got to work on, or otherwise really good gameplay from Team LADAI KADAI. And then again, Team ALC, nothing much to say about that. Perfectly on point, perfectly utilization of utilities over there. Hacksar, I love your usage of the bird and the wolf over there. But yeah, a little bit of an F moment over there as it got stuck. But then again, keep going at it. And Sova also, Wheezy, beautiful utilization of the recon dart as he kept getting information almost every route. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. Team ALC is looking really strong, and they just keep pushing at it, keep practicing. Nothing much to like work on, but just keep practicing in general. You know, Assassin, they're going to be one of the top tier teams in India.
Yeah, LADAI KADAI, they have to go ahead and, keep grinding as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing them, participate in more and more tournaments out there in the country. And I wish them all the best in their journey as well. But yeah, before we head on towards the second match of the day, we are going to be going in for that short break as well. And again, before that, I would like to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making this specific tournament possible. Please do check out the deals going on the Legion gaming notebooks powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors using the link down in the description below. Or visit your nearby Croma stores as well to check out these amazing deals as well. With that said and done, we are going to be going on for a short break. We're going to be back with the next match of the day, which is going to be Team FANGS versus HM1. Looking forward to an exciting one over there as well. So can't wait. Be right there. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Player standing. Last player standing. One down. Thirsty. Spike down B. Last player standing. One enemy remaining. You should run. Seek them out. Found one. B. One enemy remaining.
No, you don't.
One enemy remaining. Got one. Finished.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick short break coming out from the side of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open, brought to you by Croma as well. So, I'm your host, Assassin Forsen. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we are all set and ready to dive into the next match of the day as well, which is going to be Team Fangs versus HM1. So, Quaint, you said that one of the teams
Yeah,
in this
Team
specific
Fangs.
match, yes, Team Fangs are very, very close to you as well. So, you
Yep.
might have a lot of information about them as well. So, why don't you go ahead and let us know about that?
Again, what not really much that I'm gonna give out. I'm just gonna leave it up to the audience to see how they're gonna perform on the screen, and I'm hoping they're gonna give us just that because I've seen Team Fangs performing, and they're really really good on the board over there. And again, a little bit of a shout out to Naman again, who keeps telling me about Team Fangs, keeps telling me about everything that is going on in Team Fangs right now. Who Naman is Team Fangs' manager. Also, you might also know him as Exy Power, like whoever of you guys do know him. And anyway, so yeah, they are kind of close to me just because of my friend over there. And let's just see what they're gonna bring onto the table. And then again, we have Team Asian One, which is an unheard of team for me at least. And if they are gonna be putting up a fight just like Team ALC did, it is gonna be a really close match and a really really fun match to cast and watch. So let's not dilly dally and you know what? Actually, let's really a little bit more. What do you think is going to happen? What is your prediction of this match?
Definitely, I root for Team Fangs, and there's a reason I root for them as well. They are one of the best teams out there in the country as well,
True.
and I guess they're they're the best team in the making as well. It's going to take some time for sure. They do have their flaws as well, and I guess they have to work on them. And I'm pretty sure that their coach is working hard day and night in order to fix those flaws and make them that best team out there in the country as well. They've got some really, really good fraggers as well, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do in this specific match. It's definitely going to be a fragathon, so can't wait to see what Team Fangs are going to bring on the board, on the
Mhm.
table for sure. But yeah, what exactly is the map? Let me just have a look. Okay, it's the map of
Haven, our
Haven.
favorite.
So yeah, the most favorite map out there in this specific game as well is going to be Haven. Can't wait to see what Fangs are going to do. They're going to bring out some interesting composition, that's for sure. Don't expect any single duelist sort of a setup or something like that. They are going to be running their defaults as well. Unless and until unless and until they've invented that new strat as well in under a week, which I haven't seen. So yeah, Team Fangs, they definitely are gonna run around the map on the attack. You guys better watch out for Fangs as well. And HM1, I basically don't have much information on them as well, and thus me not speaking about them much as well. But yeah, looking at their lineup, right? Oh wow, Formless is playing in Team HM1. That is
Killjoy.
interesting.
Mm.
Hmm. Mhm.
And
Mr.
yeah,
X,
they've
Formless,
got
Ace.
Aspers on both sides.
Yeah, they both got their own Astras. I definitely am looking forward to seeing what HM1 are going to bring on the board as well. It looks like that Formless, right, is making his way back into the professional scene as well.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Actually, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Formless playing for any team at all. And again, it's good to see him back on. And let's just see whether he's still got it, whether he's going to be able to bring it back and give it back to Team Fangs right now. So let's just see what he's going to be doing on the
Yep.
board for us right now. And yeah, let's like hop right into the match as we are in the bye phase right now. And yeah, let's see I'm expecting a really exciting match.
I need this.
Because of
My thanks.
the entire lineup, Team Fangs being there, Formless being there, it should be really exciting. And I'm not really sure what else to say, but then again, we got Cypher from Team Fangs over there, and like I said multiple times before, I love a good Cypher play because if you got the trap wires down, you can lock down Garage, which is a crucial point in my opinion on Haven over there. So if you can lock down Garage, you can get control almost of the entire map because Garage is a really crucial point to both B and C.
Placing
So if you got
swarm
control of that, you got control of two sides instantaneously. And off the bat, they are going to go in for an aggressive push on B with Ace over there getting trapped by the wire and B2 with a beautiful shot on Ace. And he's going to instantly go in for the defuse there. No? Oh, okay. He expects that nade to come in from Killjoy over there and backs off at just the right time without taking any damage. The gravity well is going to be coming in from the attacker's Astra over there, and Koli is going to try to stick it. He does manage to half it. Oh, okay. He
One enemy
Cypher over there
remaining.
tries to get the other half, but that gravity well does come in, stopping him from going in for the full defuse. Down a 1v2 situation, down only to Shadow with 21 HP and a classic in his hand to pull this frag off or pull this round off for his team. But no, he cannot do it because it is half and he does
enemy
not
remaining.
expect that to happen. Maverick over there whipping a little this classic, the classic is not that accurate of a gun, which is why you either go for the utilities or you go for the Ghost. The Ghost being the more accurate gun, and you can't really take a long range fight in the classic, so that wasn't really that much of a thing. Like, look at that, Shadow honestly was gonna be getting the upper hand over there, but then again, first round under the board for Team Fangs over there, as I was expecting personally. But let's see if Team Asian 1 is going to be making a comeback, if Asian 1 is going to show us beautiful gameplay, because just the first round under the board.
There's going to be Smoker to be a little bit too aggressive over towards the C-long position. I thought that he might just get taken down, but failed to notice the Jet right behind him as well. So I guess it's going to be Headshot Machine to get all of these kills as well. Oops. Was that a gun block situation over there? Where he was not able to shoot any more bullets. And it's going to be Smoker to get that trade as well. Nicely done. Bubblu goes down. It's going to be a 2 versus 4 situation. I guess it's going to be down to Formless as well as the Astra. Whoever that is. Yeah, a minute and 5, and I guess Formless is going to try and move over towards the garage position if he does get some sort of a sound cue though. And the Astra is just going to try and watch out for Formless's back as well. 50 seconds. Kohli is expecting these players to move in from the garage position, whereas is someone coming in with a flank though? No one, right? And Smoker, I thought that Smoker is just going to move in from the C-long position over to the middle position as well. Kohli is going to try and stay alive, but Formless once again is just going to pressurize and take him down as well. Formless is down to 47 HP, so me like you once again. But at the same time, I don't think so he's going to like it that much because he's low, correct? One shot, that is all that it would take for him to get taken down. But I guess that shot that wouldn't be the end of him. It is going to be Smoker instead. With the total of what? 4 kills this round?
Yep. Wait, no, I don't think so. Didn't Jet manage to take 2 headshot? Didn't Headshot manage to take out 2 kills over there?
Actually, yeah, it was just a triple for Smoker.
Triple.
Headshot Machine got 2, and then he took Smoker got the frag onto his Bubblu, and the rest of the 2 players as well just now. So yeah, total of 3 kills for him this round. Not bad.
Yeah.
Smoker, he always is that one guy from the side of Fangs who never fails to deliver, right?
Exactly. And then again, we're seeing like pretty good gameplay coming in from both sides so far, and nothing much that can be inferred from the entire gameplay as of now, because the utility usage isn't really coming out that much, and we probably are going to see that utility usage coming in right now as Formless does go into the turret, but positioning over there. Smoke is going to be super aggressive with that ult over there, trying to get a little bit of information with that Spectre, but it's not going to get any. They're not going to give out any information. It's going to go straight back into garage. 4v5 situation as one frag has gone down, and a really decent positioning from Kohli over there. He might just be able to take down 1, if not 2 frags over there on mid, and he does not manage to get that, and he's taken out by Shadow and Mr. X, and instant frags going out from the attackers over there. What just happened, Assassin? Instant frags coming in from the attackers over there, all down to B to get a few frags, or maybe clutch this out, but he does have the A spike in front of him if he manages to take Ace out. Oh, that sound goes up from the turret, but he still manages to take Ace out, and the spike is in his possession, so he might want to play it a little bit safer. He could clutch this out as it's down to 1v3 situation. The spike goes back to the hands of the attackers, and a double peek coming in from there. B2 is only human, and that is all he can do as he gets double peek from both, and he managed to get taken down. But a beautiful attempt coming in from B2 as he gets both Jet and the other player. I'm not sure who the other one was, but really good positioning. He manages to take the spike into his own possession, backs off, gets a few frags, damages their economy a little bit. He knew that he couldn't take the round, but he was not going to give up. He managed to go in for that try because both of their economies were not that great. They were not going in for full buys. So yeah, pretty good gameplay coming in from Team FANGS. Their first round on the board for Team Asian 1. The instant gravity ball coming in over there. Oh, you know what? Take it away, Assassin.
Yeah, HM1, they have been having quite a good time on the attack for now, though, as they did get their first round on the board, and I guess they are already in the making of getting that second one on the board as well. Unless and until these sheriffs from the side of Team... until the sheriffs from the side of Team FANGS are going to sing, that is. Smoker is holding on over towards the last position, surprisingly, and That position is gonna work out for him. That's for sure. He's got himself a flash as well, if I'm not wrong. So maybe if he can just put that to use as well, he can grab himself a kill or two without any issues whatsoever. Headshot Machine has got his blades out as well. So with 50 seconds after the clock, there's a decision to be made here from the side of Team HM1 whether to go towards the B side or go towards the A side. He's definitely gonna spot out that Phoenix who's gonna, take the run it back in order to take out the tripwire, and the run it back is gonna be taken out as well. So this is gonna be the flash to come in from Smoker and Headshot Machine to push in and take down the spike planter as well. There's a flank coming in from Kohli and Maverick. Both of them are gonna be dealt with without any issues whatsoever, and Smoker is gonna be caught as well. But oh, never mind, Smoker just gonna jiggle-beak his way out of the defender's side of spawn to get himself that frag, and I guess in a 1 versus 2 situation he has a chance of pulling this off. If both of these players from the side of Team HM1 give him individual one-on-ones, then it's over for HM1, but it looks like that is going to be over for Smoker instead, as he does go into the weak and not going to be able to land that bullet on towards the Astra.
The economy is looking better for the attackers over there right now, and they are going to go in. They're not going to go in for a full buy. They are going to go in for a full buy. Fangs, on the other hand, also have gone in for a full buy, but this seems to be the last round on their side, because if they manage to lose this round, they're going to have to go in for a hard eco the next round, and it will work to their disadvantage. So they have to play this round really safe. Full buys coming in from both sides. And if the attackers do manage to pull this off, it's going to spell trouble for Fangs, because they're going to lose maybe 1 or 2 more rounds. But Blue is going to go in with that owl drone over there, trying to get a little bit of information on C side, and he does not manage to get any, but there is one sneakily standing behind boxes over there, behind Tetris over there, just holding the position, just playing for information. A lot of the players are aggressing onto C long, just trying to get a little bit of a better positioning, trying to get a little bit of a kill. Maverick over here instead gets it with his 100 Fury and does manage to take the spike carrier down. 4v5 situation, and the aggress comes onto C long, C side. Everybody is onto C side, and the ult from Astra on the attacker side does come in, blocking off their vision. But then again, it is gonna block bullets, but not utility, so that Molly does come in from Smoker. He is probably not gonna see, he does see Shadow PS at just the right moment, and instant cracks coming in from all sides. Now to a 2v2 situation, the attackers have to get their game going on. Mr. X does manage to get a kill on Smoker. 1v2 situation, but he has spike on him, but no. He tries to go for the kill behind the molly, behind the firewall instead, and that is probably the biggest mistake he's done in this round, and that is what cost him his life, as B2 stepped in at just the right time to take him out and save his teammate. Another good round coming in from the defense side from Team FANGS over there, and their economy is still tight. They've still got their guns now, which is good, because if they were to lose out that round, it would have spelled really bad trouble for them. So yeah, we're looking pretty good on the side of Team FANGS so far.
Yeah, Team FANGS definitely putting up that performance that we were expecting them to, but at the same time, they kind of are having a slow start, right? So I'm looking forward to them, picking up that game. But HM1, they are really surprising me, and I'm liking this. The way they're playing, it's quite impressive, and at the same time, it has its own ups and downs. I guess they're just a mixed roster. I mean mixed roster. When I say mixed roster, it's just a roster that came out. They actually don't really play tournaments, because if they would, I would know as well. So I'm sure that they just made this roster for this specific tournament, and they just registered themselves, and they're trying to make their way back into the esports scene as well, especially Formless though.
They could also be just like trying to have a little bit of fun at the same time, because a lot of people do tend to do that. Getting a little bit of practice onto their hands, That could also be the case.
Definitely could be. Yeah, like 55 seconds, right? And I guess there's, once again, that situation where Team HM1, they have to make a decision either to go in towards the A side or towards the C side. No matter where they go, they're going to have to face, I guess, one player at least. Maverick has made his way back towards the A side, so that makes it 2. Headshot Machine and Maverick are holding on over towards the A side. Over towards C is just down to the Cypher, right? From the side of Team FANGS. That is the ultimate, which is going to be used by Shadow PS, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, Shadow PS is going to try and take the frag on towards the Shot Machine as well. Shot Machine, on the other hand, does get the frag on towards Astra. So with all of these frags coming left, right, and center, a lot of utilities are going to be lost out in the process of, getting control towards this specific round as well. Shadow PS, while trying to just run back, it's going to get the frag on towards B2 as well. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 situation. Smoker versus Shadow PS, and I guess it's going to be Smoker! What the hell? He's gonna aim down sights and still manage to find the frag onto a Shadow PS. This is insane. Smoker, the clutch finisher for the side of Team FANGS. So we go ahead and put up that fourth on the board, and I guess despite having all of those utilities invested into that specific round, Team HM1 are not going to be able to put up their third.
Beautiful swing coming in from Smoke over there. Honestly, not expected, but at the same time, yes. But I mean, not expected situationally, but expected from Smoke, from the likes of Smoke, right? But anyway, I feel like I've heard of HM1 before. Haven't you, Assassin? Weren't they playing with the CS roster before? I'm not really sure. I feel like I've heard of HM1 before. But anyway, it doesn't really matter because they are pulling in their strats. They are pulling in a lot of good plays, and that Gravity Well also does pull in Shadow PS at the same time as I'm saying that. Smoke going in for a really aggressive push there, but that Shadow PS is gonna go in with that flash and manage to land the flash because of the alt or pickup. Headshot machine over here trying to go really aggressive, that updraft and dash with that, dash, my English right now. Dash with that Blade Storm, trying to get a little bit of a kill over there, but then he does not manage to do that. It is now up to FANGS, V2, Maverick, and Coley to get the kills down, but no, Formless is gonna step right in, deny him that kill and go like, no, you're not getting it. Sit down. I'm gonna show you just how a Sheriff works. The attacker killjoy does put down her lockdown. That does it is gonna buy them a little bit of time as they have to go back onto fall back to be what do you call that? Sorry, back to C, and they're gonna aggress onto site right now, trying to clear out a little bit of corner, and both of them are gonna be holding that long position. Bublu does come in with that Hunter's View. We're trying to get in a little bit of a damage over there, and he does manage to do that, but then at the same time, Ace over there with a beautiful aim game coming in from Ace, gets both Maverick and Coley in 3 to 4 bullets, just sprays them both down just a teeny tiny bit, and manages to make their shots connect onto the head. Ace is having a really good aim game right now, and honestly, if we keep that up, it is going to look really good for Team HM1, who's looking really good with their gameplays right now, and it's a really neck and neck match. Assassin 4-3 on the board, and this just might be the match that we were waiting for that day, with the neck and neck match coming in, maybe, or a little bit of an overtime action, a really good strat gameplay, a really good aim gameplay. So let's just see what's going to happen right now.
That everything is kind of going really close, and to be honest, I'm liking this. HM1, the way they're playing as well, the way they are turning tables on towards FANGS and giving them a tough competition, it all makes sense. But at the same time, Team FANGS, they are a team that actually show their prowess when it comes to their attack. So when FANGS move over towards the second half of the game, and when they move on towards the attack side of this match, that is when Team HM1 are gonna struggle. Now, we really don't have much information on HM1, right? So maybe this is gonna be better on their defense as well. You never know.
Exactly. They could just go into that old Sushura and come into better strats from the defense side, right? So again, we're just gonna wait it out and see how they're gonna play this out.
Joke's over. You're dead.
And the recon ball does come in, getting a little bit of information. They're gonna aggress on a C long over there, trying to get a little bit of, trying to get that C side held down. Shadow is gonna go in for that spray into that smoke. They're expecting somebody to be in that spray, but nobody's gonna be there because they're playing it super safe. HM1 is holding their ground. They are gonna go in for that rotate. They're gonna go in for that retake. Wait out the utilities, just make FANGS waste their utilities. But FANGS, on the other hand, we know what they're gonna do. We know their technical prowess. We know the amount of experience they have, so they're not going to do that. Headshot machine trying to get a little bit of tilt there, but does get taken out by Bubble Smoke over there, taking Ace down to a 3v4 situation, and everybody knows where everybody is. Shadow is trying to spray him down, but no misses, and whiffs hard and gets taken down instantly by Astro over there, and Maverick landing the final kill, which lands FANGS the 5th round onto the board for them. FANGS are looking really strong there, and that is exactly what we were expecting from them. So then again, I'm gonna predict that FANGS is gonna be winning this match out. That's gonna be my prediction for the day. But then again, we have seen underdog teams surprising us really last minute, because it's looking low-key neck and neck. 5-3 on the board. That's not that far off of a score, and it's Haven. So on the defense side, you could just switch it up, and HM1 could just start bringing the rounds back.
Let's go.
That's right. For now, Maverick and Smoker, they both are going to be playing in over towards the A side, and I guess that star being deployed over towards the A mains position as well might just, suck these guys into the gravity well. It's gonna be Maverick to be caught inside of that gravity well as well. But Smoker, look at Smoker where exactly he's holding on as well. He's already reached over towards the entrance of the A lobbies or the A long position as well. And the entirety of Team HM1, right? They have sort of placed themselves across the map. So you're seeing a lot of players from side of HM1 over towards the middle area. And one of which is over towards the C-Long as well. So right now that C-Long player is going to move it over towards mid as well. And I guess together as a unit, they're going to move it over towards the B site as well. You're going to be seeing that Cosmic Divide being put up. It's going to allow Formless to move it over towards the side and pull on the spike as well. Maverick on the other side of the wall is going to spot out Formless if he tries to fall back, that is. But at the same time, he's going to take some damage as well from the hot hands that was deployed by Mr. Phoenix on the side of Team HM1. Esha Machine comes in with the operator trying to save the round. And I guess there is that Astra's smoke, which is going to be deployed as well from the side of Fangs, which is going to help them out and going in for this retake towards the B side as well. There's going to be Team Fangs to come up with an amazing retake, and I guess the entirety of Team HM1, they did not see that coming.
And yeah, again, we're not seeing that like excessive gameplay that we were expecting from Team Fangs, but we are seeing defensive, really proper and really good gameplay coming on from Team Fangs. So that is exactly what I was expecting from them. So they're delivering exactly on that. They're just gonna take round over round, playing really defensive, playing on their strategies, and not aggressing like all the other pro teams. They're going super confident. The good thing about Team Fangs is they don't underestimate their opponents ever. And they're not underestimating HM1 at all, which they're not supposed to anyway. And that is really good on their part, because that's exactly what is giving them the round. That's just gonna help them continue to take those rounds, because they're playing really defensive and they're holding the sights down really well, falling back at just the right times, coming in with that rotates at just the right times, waiting those utilities out, coming in with proper utility usage. And all in all, we know what Fangs are, and we're watching exactly how strong they are, and now the audience can see exactly what I was talking about. Team Fangs is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, Team Fangs, they definitely are that team that are, making their way all the way to the top as well, and they're doing a pretty good job at that. HM1, on the other hand, are a team that I guess was just formed out of the blue, and they're participating in the tournament as well. Now, HM1, for a team like that, right, they're performing really, really good, but you can still see the miscommunication happening every single round. So that is something that they need to work on, and they need to coordinate a little bit more. They can definitely give Fangs a run for their own money, but yeah, I guess Fangs, with the amount of experience and the time that they have, spent with each other, bringing that synergy, their coordination as well, I guess they definitely are always gonna, stand a little bit too tall against HM1 as well.
And yeah, we're gonna go right back into the game as the tech pause has come to an end. I'm sorry about not telling you guys about that. So we did go into a tech pause, which is why we went into the caster cam. Really sorry about that. The tech pause is gonna come out right now, and everybody is gonna go in for a full buy on the side of Team Fangs, with even an operator on Edge Machine. Meanwhile, Team HM1 is down on their economy, and they're gonna go for the Sheriff and Spectre buy. Let's see if they're gonna be able to like capitalize. I mean, make the best use of those guns and are going to be able to get those rounds out. So we are gonna see a really aggressive gameplay from Maverick and Team Fangs over there. And I'm not really sure how aggressive they're going to be playing it, and it is going to be another flawless round coming in from Team Fangs. As again, their technical prowess is just too much. They know exactly where the opponents are. They know exactly where everybody's going to be. They know how everybody's positioned, and once they get a good read of their opponent, they are going to go in and strike. And they were playing it slow for the first few rounds, just trying to figure out what the opponents are going to be doing, what they are doing. And yeah, now they know, and now they're just going to know what they're going to be doing every round, and they're going to be playing around that and using their utilities and their aim game around them. That is exactly the speciality of Team FANGS.
And once again, we're going to be seeing that aggressiveness happening over towards the C-long position right about now with that shot machine on towards the operator. I don't think so anybody would dare peek him as well over towards the C-long position, but at the same time, Smoker is quite aggressive, you see, and this guy, once he starts, he's just unstoppable. We're going to be seeing that jiggle peek coming out from him, and we're going to be seeing that flash being deployed as well. There's going to be Smoker to try and just hold on to that specific angle, but at the same time, he's just being run around by all of these players from the side of HM1. They have surrounded him. They've come in from the garage position as well as long, respectively. Down to a 2 versus 3 situation for Team FANGS. Maverick is going to be, going in for that reconnaissance mission as well. They use the Aldrone to gather information on where exactly the jet is. Where Shadow PS is going to find the frag on towards Maverick as well while he was trying to get some information as well. Down to B2 in a 1 versus 3. A man is known to pull off some incredible clutches, but at the same time, I guess with 3 players left out from the side of HM, my bad, HM1, they are just gonna go ahead and peek him together as a unit and take him down, surround him, and put up that 4th round of the board as well for HM1. 7-4 as we move on towards the last round of the first half, and I guess Team FANGS, they still have the money to eke out a buy, don't they? Yeah, they do. So we are still going to be seeing a chub machine on to that operator. The rest of the players are going to be pulling out the assault rifles as well. From the side of Team HM1, they're going to have to sacrifice a little bit here and there. We're going to be seeing Bablu going in for that half shield, whereas the rest of the gang are going to be pretty much okay with whatever they have.
Exactly, and we are gonna go in for full buys on both sides, like you said. We are gonna see an aggress on A-Long over there, trying to get a little bit of a peek over there. And Maverick does manage to take farmless, but gets instantly turned out by Shadow PS. 4v4. It could be. It's not. They're aggressing super hard right now. Smoke over there with a beautiful ult, but then just not at the right time because Ace is gonna be super aggressive. Dashes on his side and takes out Smoker, right, deletes him off the map even, and he's just going to be holding that under heaven position as his teammate Shadow is going to go into that plan, but that gravity ball does come at the wrong time, does not manage to stop that plan from coming in as it does come in. W is going to be holding a strong position, does manage to take out B2, 1v3 situation, and it is all down to Headshot Machine to get a few frags and maybe get the round in his favor, but no. Ace with that beautiful positioning and crosshair placement just manages to take Headshot Machine's head, pun intended, right off. And that is going to be a beautiful half for the match here right now with 7-5 on the board. I've seen beautiful comebacks happening even on 8-4 scores, and it is 7-5 on the board right now, so it could be anyone's game. HM1 could bring it all the way back because it is the defense side for HM1 right now. And we're just going to see how good their strats are on the defense side. So they've seen people being really, really good on the defense and not that great on the offense. So if that is if that is going to be the case for Team HM1, FANGS is looking for, is going to be in for a bit of trouble, Assassin.
But yeah, do you remember when I said that FANGS are a team that actually showcased their true potential, their absolute everything on that attack? I wasn't lying, and you guys are going to witness it right about now as well. The switch up has come in. We're going to be seeing FANGS moving on towards the attack, correct? I really wanted to talk a little bit more about that last round of the first half as well, on how exactly that execute happened from the side of HM1, that explosiveness that came in over towards the A side. That was absolutely everything that they wanted, and they got it as well. With that, they put up that 5th round of the board. We are definitely going to talk a little bit more about that during the match highlights or in the post match analysis as well. For now, with 1:05, I guess B2 is going to be the one to just move it over towards the C side. Is going to sneak in, get the frag on towards Formless, and I'm not really sure why his utilities actually didn't activate. Where is the alarm bot that is gonna sort of alarm the entirety of Team HM1 on the fact that someone is sneaking in over towards the C side? I'm not really sure what happened, but at the same time, it is going to be FANGS to moving over towards C, plant the spike, and play the after plant as well. The retake from the side of HM1 is going to be a little bit tough with that man disadvantage, but at the same time, things are going to get more and more troublesome on the side of HM1 as they are all moving in together as a unit. And alright, then FANGS, they have got each other's backs, but at the same time, things are getting heated up. This is down to a 2 versus 2. And it's going to be all down to Maverick to somehow get this specific round going into the favor of Team FANGS. The hard defuse has already come in, so all Ace has to do is go ahead and get the frag on towards Maverick and make sure that this round goes into the favor of HM1, but no, that's not going to happen, as Maverick with the Prime Classic is going to go in for those burst fires, and he's going to get himself that 8th round of the board as well for the team. 8-5 is FANGS. They managed to get themselves a spike plant over towards C. In an after plant situation, it was a great hold coming in from them as well, not going to lie. Like, they got each other's backs, and that is something that, a lot of other teams fail to showcase as well in an after plant situation. A lot of teams struggle in an after-plant situation because of the exact same reason.
Do it again.
The after-plant positions are sort of, really bad, and they no longer have control onto the site and a lot of other parts as well into the site. But Fangs, with them, you really don't see that problem arising because they really are a good coordinated team.
And that is exactly why I love Team FANGS, and it's not just because of my connection with Team FANGS. It's just like I love how they play. But then again, like I said, HM1 could just bring it back, and that was a really close round for HM1 the last round. Smoke and Goalie over there going for kills on Ace and Farm, but it's down to a 2v5 situation already. This looks like it's going to be another round onto the board for Team FANGS here, as they beautifully took C side and managed to clear out whoever was holding C side down. And just went like, you know what, can you just back off a little bit? Let me take the site down. Let me hold it down. Y'all can back off and chill. Mr. X is going to be holding that position on Garage there. Knows that the person is going to be coming in. Looks out around just at the wrong time. Giving B2 the advantage to take Mr. X out. Shadow is also going to be having the Jordy in his hand, but is not going to be able to like click his mouse button at just the right time, and that is honestly going to cost him his life, as that peak does come in and he just does get taken out. 9th round onto the board for Team FANGS. Team FANGS is looking really strong right now. Like you said, their coordination is really good. They've got each other's backs, and they work off of information they're getting from each other. But at the same time, although HM1 seems like a really quickly put together team, they've got a good synergy going on. They've got good communication, and their attack is coming in pretty good. And the defense, they're doing really well on the defense. The rotations are coming in at the proper time. They're holding back at the right time. They're working off of information they're getting from each other. And yeah, they're doing pretty good. Because that first round was almost on their side, but it was just a few mishaps that happened that honestly didn't let them get it. Ace over here getting the first kill on Totally. 4v5 situation, 4v4 situation. I have to say that. And a good nade coming in from Farmless there, as the Nanostorm does take out one of the players from Team FANGS there. 2v3 situation. Formless has no idea. The spike is right under his nose near Jen there. Does manage to take out one player, and the other player does get taken out by Shadow PS, as he does manage to save his friend's hide, so to speak, as he manages to see the hard positioning under Jen over there. It's all down to Maverick to clutch out a 1v4 situation, which is going to be really impossible for him to do, as Shadow is going to go into that flash and beautiful peek and just takes Maverick right out. And again, good play coming in from Team HM1. And like I said, you can't discount them as of yet. Formless is there on the team, and it is a really good team so far. We are seeing how well they're playing. For all we know, these might be other professionals that have changed their names, because people tend to do that. I feel like it is a team that we have experienced before, but has come back stronger, and they were just chilling for the first few rounds, and I feel like they might just be able to bring it all back, because you see their coordination, you see their synergy. You see how good they're using their utilities and how good they're holding their sights down and taking those sights back when it's going out of their control.
On towards a round where, Team FANGS gonna try and explore their avenues over towards the A side. We're gonna be seeing the drone be deployed as well, trying to gain some information over towards a shot position so that headshot machine can actually move in on top of that information as well. It's gonna be the Ash 2 smoke, which is gonna be called back, by the way. I mean, yeah, the star was placed over towards a shot position, or is going to be called back as well, I guess. It no longer has its use over towards that specific position as well. So, yeah, Asha from the side of Team FANGS, that is Goalie, is going to play some shots, and I guess the execute over towards the B side is coming in from the side of Team FANGS as well. They are known to do this, by the way. Their B execute is something that is feared by many. But at the same time, they are going to call that off after losing Smoker over towards the side as well. Further try and moving back towards the A side as well, where Shadow PS is holding alongside Mr. X. They're all just playing a little bit too passive, but at the same time, they know when to hit that pedal to the metal as well, and that is something that HM1 are quite impressing me with as well. Like, they are playing passive, but at the same time, that aggressiveness, it does come in when needed. 25 seconds, and Headshot Machine has got that aggressive angle held on to that spawn as well, and I thought that he's going to whiff a little bit, but he did manage to get the frag on towards Ace. The immediate trade came in from Mr. X, and B2 is just going to try and hold on to as well that specific position in an after-plan situation, but unfortunately not going to be able to do much. It's going to be taken down, and Formless comes in with a little bit of a BM. Wow.
That was a beautiful take by HM1 there. Beautiful retake, I mean. Like, that bomb plan did come in from Team FANGS there, and I told you that he can't discount Team HM1 just yet. And he is gonna probably go for that skin. The new skin that is out right now, Origin. Looks really beautiful, not gonna lie. And yeah, talking about the gameplay, it is amazing how they're holding the site. falling back at just the right time, waiting for their teams to rotate, come give them a little bit of an advantage, give them a little bit of a backup, and playing together as a team, and just popping heads left, right, and center. Team HM1 is a force to be reckoned with as well. Like, I'm gonna say this right now, I'm gonna put it out there. Fangs is an insanely good team, and I love them for what they play, what they are, and how they play. But HM1 is impressing me a lot. 9-7 on the board right now, and they could honestly win this out. I might just be wrong again. Team FANGS may not win this, but I am hoping that they do. And I'm also hoping for, at the same time, it's really weird because I'm also hoping for Team HM1 to show me what they've got. But Shot Machine just getting 3 kills instantaneously with this Blade Storm over there. His aim is not missing. Probably gonna go in for a third, but that right click does miss, as it often tends to happen. Ace also does have his Blaze Storm there, and he might like actually go out with that Blaze Storm. He might just go like, you know what, if you're gonna pull it out, I'm gonna pull it out too. Down to a 2v4 situation, and the bomb plan has gone down on A side with everybody holding really good after plan positions. Formless knows that there is gonna be at least one over there, but no, instead of that, there are gonna be 2, and Formless is gonna be taken down by Maverick, all down to Ace to like get the bomb plan diffused. But then again, the information does go out as that recon bolt does get destroyed. And that frenzy play is gonna come in from Smoka, and Ace is gonna get taken right out with that frenzy. That was a good eco coming from only Smoka, but then he does manage to get his economy back. He was just like, you know what, y'all play on your guns, and I'm just gonna go in for an eco there, and I'm gonna buy the next one. Real chill. I've got this. 10-7 on the board right now. HM1 is impressing me with their play so far, and they're having good utility usage, good synergy, good communication also, and just really good teamwork. Not gonna lie, that is really hard to come by these days, and this is exactly that match we were waiting for, that neck and neck match between 2 professional teams, because HM1 in my eyes is really professional, and I'm loving how they're playing so far.
To be honest, I wouldn't call Team HM1 as a professional team, but at the same time, they are putting up that performance as well. For now, that's going to be Ace to be playing on his blades as well, and this round should pretty much be in the favor of FANGS as well, considering the fact that it is an eco for HM1. HM1, if they can just make these pistols sing, and then, you know, I would definitely be surprised as well, because FANGS, when it comes down to, you know, raw aim price, they're the ones to come out on top as well. And Shadow PS trying to play that anti-flash as well, or towards a short position. Doesn't really manage to, you know, make that happen. At the same time, Ace and Formless are coming up with frags of their own. And it looks like that FANGS are running a man down for now. Down to a 2 vs 3 situation for them. I guess Formless is pretty damn low as well, so I would pretty much consider this as a 2 vs 2 as well. But yeah, FANGS, they have to be careful, because Formless, he has got his lockdown. And in a situation like this, if it does come down to a 2 vs 2, me as a player, me as a Killjoy player as well, who's got his lockdown ready, wouldn't hesitate to put down that lockdown and, you know, try and attempt to win out the specific round as well. 15 seconds. Don't you think so that FANGS is just a little bit too late for making this big rotation? Yeah, it's going to be very close, by the way. And more than that, they already have got Mr. Sova with his Hunter's Fury. So there you go, yeah? We are not going to be seeing the plant coming in, and it is going to be FANGS to be losing out this specific round. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful display of an eco round coming out from the side of Team HM1, and you guys should definitely give it up for HM1 as well, for having that patience as well in order to get this specific round on the board for themselves.
Like I said before, I genuinely think that these are players that we've come across before, and they're on point. They're on point with their strategy, and the way they're playing, I'll be damned if they haven't been playing for a long time. They've got a lot of experience under the belt, and it shows. Because that beautiful hold and that beautiful control that they've got over the sites is not something that you see every day on every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So we are going to see beautiful plays coming in from both sides, and it is down to like 10-8 on the scoreboard right now, as an initial frag does coming from Ace with a beautiful op kill down mid there. Smoka and his teammate Cypher over there are just going to try to push in onto Garage, trying to get that crucial Garage control. If they do manage to do that, the rest of their teammates can get it onto the action, get it onto side, and just go for the bomb plan down. But Ace is going to be holding that angle and gets a beautiful flick and kill on Smoka. Oh, Ace is just coming in through with that aim right now. Ace is just coming through with that aim right now. B2 and Headshot Machine are going to be a little scared. They're going to fall back. They know that the garage control is not going to be happening anytime soon. So they're just going to rotate, try to get B-side control a little bit, which is going to be a little empty and in their favor. But then again, like you said, the defense is holding it down so well, and Bubble he's a really good player himself, and does manage to connect that shot onto B2, and Headshot Machine goes down as well. 4v1 situation, 1v4 situation. Maverick is going to be able to take down Mr. X, but is that going to be enough to take the round into their favor? Because the spike does go down, and he has to play for an after plant positioning. The flash does come in, and he does manage to spray Shadow PS out of existence. But it is all up to him, and he doesn't really have much that he can rely on, and he can't really do much because of him being cornered by 3 players closing in on him like a pack of wolves, you know. So that is going to be the 9th round onto the board for Team HM1. Like I said, you may not, but I consider Team HM1 really professional right now because of the plays they're coming through with. Because it's just beautiful gameplay coming in from Team HM1 Assassin. You cannot discount that. It's amazing how they're being able to hold their sights. That beautiful aim, like look at Ace's flick over there. And if they're going to be able to keep coming out with those plays, it is going to look like a really good day for Team HM1 because they just might be able to just win us over today, take the match by storm, and just win it all over. 10-9 on the board right now, Assassin. It's not that bad. They can just get in onto that 13th round.
Kind of didn't like that split approach coming in from the side of Fangs as well, right? It was kind of a lot disjointed, and at the same time, you really don't have a lot of information in order to make that big of a move as well, or towards the A side like that. So I do understand the fact that Headshot Machine and B2 were just trying to, you know, sort of cut out rotations, take control towards B, and then eventually make their way over towards the A side from the A links as well. But at the same time, the thing that they have to be aware about is the fact that they have got no information to be making the specific split approach work as well. If you just let your spike carrier moving over towards the A side alone without any information, you get taken down, and you're going to pay the price for it as well. And that's exactly what happened over there. Round number 20 is going to be quite a bit of a switcheroo in my opinion, because you did see Fangs take that timeout, and when they do take a timeout, it is some sort of a pep talk coming in from their coach as well.
They're getting serious.
Yeah, it is some sort of a pep talk coming in from their coach, that's for sure. Every single time I've seen Fangs take a timeout, they go ahead and win out rounds in a row after that specific timeout, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and get that 11th on the board.
True, but and we are going to see an aggressive push on B side over there as that ult does come in, that wall does come in from Astro over there from Team FANGS. That is probably going to play to their advantage, and that's probably exactly what they needed to get the 11th round onto the board for them. But then again, the defense is going to be like, you know what, we have our own utilities, we have our own tools, as that lockdown is going to come in and push them back out of sight. That is probably going to give them a positional advantage to like see where everybody is, find out where everybody is. And Shadow PS is going to find his bullets onto the first person on the board, which is going to be Coley. Formless is going to take out another, down to a 4v2 situation. 4v1 now. Formless and his teammates are just going at it. And Formless gets Headshot Machine, and that is going to be the 10th round onto the board for Team HM1, who are looking really, really strong right now and are looking really good in the communication. That timeout did come in, and I really was expecting Fangs to pull it back together, pull this stuff back together, and hold a really good positioning. By the way, that really good crossfire positioning on mid over there was something to reckon, because like something to consider, because like they held nest, they held mid, they had really good positioning, they picked at the wrong time. They were not expecting that aggressive rush to come in, but that was a really good setup there. Just a little bit underwhelming on the execution, but then again, good play coming in from Fangs there. But HM1 is giving them a hell of a fight, and like I said, if this was gonna happen, Team Fangs was gonna get a run for their money. This is exactly what is happening, Assassin.
Completely true on that, by the way, and once again, they have slowed things down a little bit, Team Fangs. But at the same time, I guess they are aware of the fact that there will be at least 2 of the players from the side of HM1 over towards A as well. There's going to be the concussion coming in, and I guess the Phoenix is not going to get concussed. It's a bad tar being placed over there by Coley. Coley is looking a little bit clueless today, and I'm not really sure why the confusion, but at the same time, there's going to be HM1 to be lucky, and I guess Fangs are having a tough time on their attack now. I'm gonna get that spike planted as well. Still, the man advantage is with Fangs, so I'm looking forward to seeing Fangs, you know, come out on top. Look at B2 trying to come in with a little bit of a flank. I guess B2 is definitely becoming one of those fanatic players as well. Trying to come in with that big of a flank, correct?
Uh-huh. And yeah, again, it also is up to a situational advantage sometimes because Fangs was just been caught off guard, grounded around a lot of these times. Ace knows that he can't manage it and he has to fall back, but no. Headshot Machine is gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna not let you do that. You're just gonna stop right there. I'm gonna spray you right down. You are gonna die to my hands. And that is gonna be the 11th round onto the board for Team Fangs. And it's they've got their stuff together, but I feel like HM1 is a really strong competitor. And they could win this out because it's equal plays coming in from everybody on Team HM1. But then again, we can't really let Fangs just take the backseat right now because then again, like I said, I was rooting for Fangs also because then again I've got a little bit of a connection with them. But then again, HM1. Good plays coming in from everybody on HM1. That Gravity Wheel does come in on A long over there, putting Shadow PS in, giving him the vulnerability and the little bit of a disadvantage that is going to make him push back out of sight. Good positioning from HM1 over there because everybody's on A and expecting them to push on A. The ult does come in for Phoenix over there, trying to get a little bit of information. Mr. X does match the land his shots out of Coley. Fangs B2 on the other hand gets played onto Mr. X 4v4 situation. The commit does not come in and cannot come in because the defense is just looking super strong there, holding the sights down, holding proper angles. Shadow PS over there is going to be holding short, not going to be letting anybody push through short. And that instant rotate is not going to come in from Team Fangs. They're going to be just holding that sight down, holding for a push on from the side of Team HM1. But Team HM1 knows they know that Fangs is a team to be reckoned with, and they are going to hold their ground. And Shadow PS is going to peek at just the right time and take Smoke up clean off the map. 3v4 situation. The man advantage is on the side of Team HM1, but that goes instantly down just as I say it as Phoenix over there gets taken right down with that spray.
30
and
seconds left.
Just that unfortunate Hunter's Fury coming in from the attackers from Team Fangs over there that just makes him go on it short and gives him enough of a peak for him to go down to the hands of Team Fangs. 3v2 situation, still looking good for the defense over there. Not a lot of time left on the hands of Team Fangs, and they have to get the spike plan down. And he is gonna
10 seconds
there.
left.
8 seconds, 7 seconds. He has to go in for the kill. All left to B2. He's gonna go for the plan. Morley is gonna go for a cheeky jump push over there. A jump shot over there. Does manage to connect a few shots, but not enough to kill him. But yeah, just HM1 is just having fun right now, playing with their prey, and they're having fun with their strategies and everything they're doing on the board so far. They're giving us a really good show, and they're giving us a display of just what another team can do against a professional team like Team Fangs. They are saying that underdogs still exist. They're telling us that they're there. The scene is still huge. That they can like make a comeback and show the world exactly what they're made of. And I'm loving that gameplay so far as they're pushing back Team Fangs, making them think, making them work for their money, making them like understand what the enemies are trying to do. Because Fangs probably is like a little bit confused right now, and they're like, why isn't our strats working out? Because we know we're strong, and they have to like think about it a little bit more, understand where they're going wrong, and understand how to use their utilities a little bit better. Because I'm loving the utility uses from Team HM1 right now. And HM is being already on the side over there, but does get taken out by Bubble, who's managed to expect that positioning. And the plan, the really aggressive plan does go in from Fangs over there. That probably might not be the best idea, because they do have the planted spike in their hands right now. Crowley is going to go in for that sneaky play as he goes in for that flank, but gets taken instantly out by Fawn with the wall bang, no less. 1v4 situation. Another good round coming in from the defense over there. 12th round on the board, and that is going to go into the match point. Assassin looking really good for Team HM1, and Fangs isn't going to be the winner. Might just not be the winner right now, because they have given them a Team HM1 have given them a run for their money. 12th round onto the board right now. It might go into an overtime. We may never know. But HM1 looking really beautiful right now, Assassin. Not something that we expected, was it?
Definitely, HM1, I thought that they are going to have a little bit of a tough time. They move over towards their defense, but it does look like that, you know, Fangs are the ones who are actually struggling to just open up space under the site and hold in an after-plan situation as well. But to be completely honest, HM1's retake game is on the top, at least for today. And I hope that they are going to be able to, keep up with this specific form as well every single time they are about to play as well in future tournaments as well. 1 minute and 20 seconds, and I guess it is going to be Team Fangs to try and move over towards the A side. Their buy isn't looking that great, as they did lose out that previous round as well, and they are going to struggle to eke out a bye. But at the same time, they do have enough to dish out some damage on towards the players from the side of Team HM1. HM1, on the other hand, they're going to be falling into these Astro Stars being put up by Kohli. Looking forward to seeing them, looking forward to seeing Team FANGS try and make this execute over towards the A side as well. Mr. X to come up with these counter stars, and he is going to keep Smoker at bay towards a shot position. Not even going to let him set foot into the site and gather more and more information. They know for a fact that Mr. X is over towards the A side. So the Astro is playing over towards A. What else? What more information can you guys gather over towards the A side as well? None is going to be the answer as FANGS. They're going to be like, you know what? We're just going to straight away move over towards the C side as well with the spike. 20 seconds. The spike is going to be planted. It's going to be time for Team FANGS to try and get this round onto the board and drag this game to an overtime. With Formless putting down that lockdown as well, it's going to force the entirety of Team FANGS to move out of the site. I guess Kohli is just playing that aggressive angle as well. He's going to get detained, but doesn't matter. As, all he wants to do is dish out damage and, get this round into the favor for Team FANGS so that they can just drag this game to an overtime. There's going to be that cosmic divide, that counter ult coming out from the side of Mr. Rex. And with that, I guess he might just be able to get this round onto the board, and I guess Shadow PS is going to be completely caught off guard as B2. Be blind as a bat, but at the same time, he does manage to get the frag, and this game is going to be going overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
That was such a close round for HM1 over there. They almost got that, but then Shadow PS just in the heat of the moment lost the last few bullets that should have connected. He knows that those few bullets should have connected, but then again, just unlucky. It happens sometimes, but that was so close, and they retook the round so well. The retakes are coming in so good, Assassin. I'm loving HM1's defense side gameplay so far. And because of the overtime, we are going to see an attacker side gameplay from HM1 right now. Because if they are going to be able to pull off this attacker side gameplay, I trust that they're going to be able to pull off the defense. Because the attack is a little bit better on FANG's side. Is a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. A little bit better on. I'm confused. I'm sorry. A little bit better on FANGS being on the attack. But then again, let's see if HM1 is going to be able to pull it off on the attack side. Because then again, we've seen a lot of good gameplays coming in. They've gotten a lot of good rounds, with FANGS getting more rounds on the defense side. But then again, let's see if they're going to be able to do it. We are going to go in for a quick tech pause. This is going to give us a little bit of time to talk about who might be winning. Maybe place a few bets. I'm not really sure who's going to be going at it right now, because really neck and neck gameplay. Assassin, this is exactly what we're expecting on day 2, but we never got. And Karma is just like, you know what? Since you were waiting for that neck and neck gameplay, this is exactly what you're gonna get on day 3 with Team FANGS going up against Team HM1. And I was really excited for this matchup just because of Team FANGS, but then HM1 came and delivered too. They were like, you know what? I know you're a fan of Team FANGS, but then we are here too. You gotta look at us. You gotta see how good we play, and we're gonna show you just how good we can play.
With that, we're going to be waiting for the for the match to be unpaused as well. To be honest, there is a little bit of a tech pause if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it is a tech pause. Not really sure from whose side the issue is, but yeah, hopefully it does get fixed as soon as possible, and we can continue on with the match as well. So what do you think? Who exactly is gonna grab the win here in overtime?
I was low-key rooting for Team FANGS, and you know that. I've got a connection to them. But then I feel like HM1 just might take the win. Because I'm seeing really good plays from them so far. And everybody loves a good underdog story. Everybody loves a team coming out of nowhere and just taking the podium, taking the champions table, taking the champion stand, and just showing them that underdog still exists. Nobody has ever hated on an underdog story so far, have the Assassin. So if HM1 does manage to pull it out, it is going to be just that. It's going to be a beautiful underdog story for the audience and us to enjoy. So again, really fun casting for this and watching it at the same time. I was not expecting HM1 to put up that much of a fight. I was expecting them to show us something unique, but not this good. And I'm loving what they're giving us so far. So I'm low-key expecting HM1 to win this out.
So HM1, if they do put up the win here against Team FANGS, they are going to be setting up an example as well to all the other teams out there. There is a team who just out of the blue came in and started wreaking havoc onto the server as well. To be honest, HM1, not surprised with the performance as well. Like, we do have some ex-professionals in there as well. Although a different game, but doesn't really matter, right? The experience, the skill set, it all stays. And Formless, he has been away from the scene, but at the same time, he never has been away from the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Away from the scene, but never away from the game. Like, he's just there in the shadows, just grinding away, keeping his skills sharpened just for a day like this, where he's just gonna come on camera, just gonna come on a live stream and just go like, look, I'm still here, I'm still got it. I know my name's Formless, but the form on my side is on point.
Can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen once we continue on with the match as well. And I guess, yep, Freeze Timer is going to be called off. We are going to be starting off with the match. Round number 25 now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Fangs can do. They can just, you know, keep up with HM1 and their momentum or not. HM1 starting off on the attack now. It is going to be HM1 trying to move in over towards the A side, and we have got B2 with a decent setup over towards A as well. His default setup, of course, and I guess HM1, if they did pay attention on their attack, on where exactly these trap wires were set, they should pretty much have an idea on where exactly B2 loves to hold on to as well. He holds up over towards the tower's position. He knows for a fact that the smoke is going to be popping off over towards the towers, and through that smoke is going to just, you know, go ahead and use the trap wires in order to get himself a kill or two. I guess it is going to be time for, you know, HM1 get control over towards the site and, you know, plant the spike as well. The spike is going to be planted, and I guess Fangs, they are going to go in for this retake as well. Mind you, Fangs are really good when it comes to their retakes as well. So, looking forward to seeing Fangs get that half defuse in and deal with the rest of the players on the side of Team HM1 as well. Okay, there you go. Kohli and B2 are going to be the ones to get themselves a frag each. And B2, he held on over towards the A side pretty damn well, even though he did give away the control.
Match point.
Their plan overall was to, you know, play it out for the retake as well. And I guess B2 did a pretty good job by getting that triple as well into that specific round.
Exactly.
Sorry
like
for, yeah, sorry for the fumble. I thought that I lost Quaint over there for a little bit.
No, you did. I was having a little bit of an issue though. But yeah, and like I said before, Team Fangs is better on not Team Fangs, more like Team Fangs is better on the attack side than they are on the defense. But then again, they're a pretty balanced team and they're good on both too. Though not gonna lie, not gonna like diss their defense or anything, but their attack's really good, like you said. But it's the problem is Team HM1 is really good on the retakes and really good on the defense side. So this round again might go to the side of HM1, and they might just be able to get the 13th round onto the board for their side too, as trade does come and it's down to a 44 situation. The bomb plant really does go out super fast, which is erroneous on the side of Team Fangs. I don't think they should be doing it that fast. I think they should be taking it a little slower and playing it a little later, clearing out the site and then going for the plant. But Kohli does manage to find his crosshairs on the Bablu and does manage to take him instantly down. Ace over here instead is gonna find out the is gonna find Kohli's head with this crosshair and is gonna take him out. And the rest of the team players from Fangs is going to be taken down by the rest of the team from HM1. And again, like I said, their retakes are really good. Their holds are really good on the defense side. We're going to go into overtime 2. Or the second time, we're going to go into overtime assassin. Really neck and neck gameplay. I have no idea. So whenever it goes into overtime gameplays like this, it is honestly up to one of the teams to slip up. And whichever team slips up first is the team that is going to lose. So it's either that HM1 is going to slip up in one of their defense rounds or Fangs is going to slip up on one of theirs. So defense is whatever is the rounds in which everybody's getting their rounds back up. So if Fangs is going to slip up on their defense right now, and if HM1 is going to pick up their game on the attack right now, this is going to be their round, or it's going to be vice versa. Nonetheless, we are going to see a really slow gameplay coming in from Team HM1 over there, as the first kill does go into smoke with a really aggressive push over there, really aggressive hold over there on boxes, just managed to find his head, and the spike does go down. Already taken out 3 players from the side of the attackers, 2 players on the board right now, Astra and Sova. They're not going to be able to do a lot as Balu does get sucked in by the gravity wheel. not really much that he can do. They are going to get hunted down as the location has gone out, and the first kill does come out from the top start as Maverick does get taken down. 1v5 situation, not much he can do except just probably throw his gun and give up. But then again, he is not one that is known for giving up, and he's going to try to get one kill at least. But Maverick in there with that beautiful jiggle peek takes Mr. X clean off the board. 14th round onto the board for Team FANGS. Another team switch is going to come in, and again, we've seen how good HM1 can do on the defense, so I'm guessing this is going to go onto the side of HM1 again. 14-14 is what I'm expecting to see on the board right now. This is going to be a long match, Assassin. I feel like it's karma because we've been getting really short matches so far, and we're just going to keep getting round after round onto each side, and overtime is going to come in. I'm expecting low-key overtime 5, not going to lie.
All right, we'll see about that. But for now, though, one small mistake could cost HM1 the specific match as well. So all they have to do is try and keep up that momentum that they had right off the bat on their defense as well. For now, Fangs are looking to once again moving over towards the B side as well. So yeah, their B execute. We all are aware of that. It is pretty damn good, and you know they kind of struggled in an afterplant situation over towards B, but I'm hoping to see them, you know, try and play the afterplant a little bit better this time around though. Oh, never mind, they're moving it over towards the A lanes and eventually over towards the A side as well. This is interesting. They're not gonna plant the spike over towards B, but in turn they are gonna move it over towards A, and oh, Mr. X! This is the exact same mistake that I was talking about, and that has come in as well. So the players from Sad Team HM1 down, and I guess this might just be the round where we are gonna see Fangs finish it off right here, right now. Headshot Machine holding a very, very aggressive angle. Finds him some frag on towards Ace, and maybe another one. No, not gonna happen. His Formless does get taken down by Maverick in the end. It's gonna be all down to Bublu in a 1 versus 4. Well, I guess it's pretty much over. Maybe we are no longer gonna be seeing any more overtime. Unless and until Bublu goes ahead and pulls off a 1 versus 4, which is just ridiculous and mind-blowing. So 15-13 as Fangs are gonna be your winners of this specific matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And that was one intense ones for sure.
True. And that was the one slip-up that I was talking about that did come in from the side of HM1. I was hoping that it was going to be pulled out a little more because I still love a good underdog story, and I did want to see them come up in the scene. I mean, come up in this match at least, much of the scene. The scene is going to still be waiting for them because they put up a really good show. They showed the world that underdogs still exist and that they can pull up really good gameplays like this. So HM1, honestly, nothing I can say to you. You're amazing as is. Just gotta work on your attack a little bit. Your attack is a little bit slower. You gotta work on that a little bit. But Team FANGS, strong as ever. Just pulling their punch. Like, I mean, going through with their punches. Just popping heads left, right, and center, and showing the world what they are made of and what they have been made of, and why they are Team FANGS and why they're so famous. And Team FANGS' gameplay is exactly what I was here to see. But which is what they did show me, but at the same time, HM1 was like, Team FANGS is a good team, yeah, but then again, you can't discount us. We're there to watch us play. So overall, really good match, really neck and neck. The exact kind of matches we love to cast, right, Assassin? And exactly what we got. Exactly what the audience wants, and exactly what we, like, amazing. The most amazing match we've seen so far in all these first 3 days. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about this, Assassin.
Everybody is. I'm definitely sure that they all enjoyed watching this specific match as well. HM1, we never thought that out of the shadows they're going to rise and they're going to give out such an impressive fight against Team FANGS. Team FANGS, on the other hand, they're going to be very happy as well with, you know, finally them able to close it out as well and putting up that 15th round on the board and grabbing themselves a victory as well against HM1. HM1, as I said, that one slip is going to cost them this entire match, and it came in from Mr. X. But in my opinion, HM1, I guess I still believe that they are a team that just, you know, wanted to have fun in the tournament and they signed up. And I'm pretty sure that they had a lot of fun as well. They were almost about to beat out one of the best teams out there in the country as well. Yeah. And if they would have done that, then they would have been double, triple happy as well. Because not only did they have fun, but they also were able to, you know, move on towards the next round of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma as well. But with that said, I guess the match highlights is ready. Let's quickly move over towards the match highlights and just, you know, quickly have a look at what exactly happened in this specific match. Not going to drag this much because we do have got our final match ready. All of the players are absolutely excited as well to dive into that specific match as well. There's going to be Enigma Gaming, by the way, but more on that later. Quaint, do you want to go ahead and take it over in the highlights as well?
Yeah, sure, with pleasure. I mean, beautiful utility usage and beautiful setups coming on from both sides. This is exactly what people came here to see. And this is exactly what they got on the third day. This is the best match we've had so far. And it was so fun watching two professionals. You know what? You might not like to call it one a professional team, but I would. Because, yeah, it might be just a few friends who came together to like have a little bit of fun. May just be that, but they showed us just exactly what the power of friendship can do, you know? Just like a little bit of an anime style sort of theme. Anyway, like they had really good gameplay on their side. They came in with a good, strong attack. I mean, defense with really good holds, really good retakes. Their attack was lacking just a little bit because they were being a little too defensive and they were not pushing as well as they could have. The utility usage even was lacking a little bit, a teeny tiny bit on the attack side, but on the defense side, they are insane and really good on their rotates and the retakes. And that again is coming from a lot of experience. And I will go out on a limb and say this: none of the players on Team HM1 are newbies. They are all really, really experienced, not only in Valorant, but I feel like it is in other games too. Because you can see it in their gameplay. They were by no means just new to the scene. They're amazing and a force to be reckoned with. So if they do come out with an entire roster and go like, you know what, let's make a team called HM1, they will be unstoppable. They will be one of the best teams in the game. And I'm really hoping to see that because it was fun watching them go up against one of the best teams in the country right now, which is Team FANGS. And again, like I said, I was expecting Team FANGS to win, and that is exactly what they did. But what I was not expecting was a beautiful fight back coming in from HM1. So all in all, really fun gameplay, really fun match to cast and watch. Hoping for this on the last match too.
Yeah, Fangs, they definitely are going to be carrying themselves forward on towards the next round where they're going to, put up quite a massive performance, that's for sure. They've never failed to impress us, and I guess it's just a matter of time that they rectify their flaws, their mistakes, and they work on it as well. Today was kind of an off day for absolutely everyone. I myself woke up on the wrong side of the bed, so not really having the best of the days. And I guess a lot of players from side of Team Fangs, they kind of faced the exact same issue as well. You did see Kohli messing up the Astral Stars a little bit. You usually don't see that, by the way. Kohli is an amazing support player from the side of Team Fangs, and I respect him for the work he does as well. He always, coordinates with his duelists, and the duelists are always, capitalizing on top of the utilities being put down by their controllers as well. So, to be honest, they did have a bad day, but at the same time, they didn't manage to eke out the rounds and put up the win as well. So that is something that is to be respected. And in HM1, you guys were just insane as always, man. Just keep up the work, and I guess Formless, I'll be seeing you once again in future tournaments. With that said and done, I guess we are pretty much almost done with the highlights as well. I'm just gonna quickly speed it up as well, as you will see the moment where Team HM1 lost it all in that final round as well. It was Team Fangs to just take it away. So yeah, the second match of the day. Pretty much over. Was not that quick, but at the same time, it was definitely an interesting one for sure. Looking forward to more such matches, and we have got one more match for the day, by the way, guys. This is going to be an interesting one. Got Enigma Gaming in there. So more information on match number 3 after a short break. But before I go, I would like to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making this tournament happen. Please do check out the deals that are going on the Legion gaming notebooks. With the Intel Core i7 processors as well, down in the description below, and at your nearby Croma stores as well. Please do check out the deals and get yourselves a slick Legion gaming notebook. We're going to be right back with a short break with match number 3 as well. Oh, all right then. Never mind. The match is ready. Okay. Just got a cue that the match is ready. So why don't we quickly head on over towards the game as well. So, Quaid, what do you expect out of this specific match, though?
I'm not really sure because yeah, can I get a quick update? I know there's Enigma Gaming there, but I'm not really sure what the other team is. Can we like get that information really quick? I'm not really sure what the other team is.
So yeah, it is going to be Enigma Gaming, and I guess the other team is Shuriken.
Shuriken is what the team is. This just in, Shuriken is what the other team is going to be. But anyway, so again, Enigma Gaming being what they are, the absolute behemoths, the absolute monsters they are going to give us a really good display of gameplay. Again, we know that for a fact. But let's see if Shuriken is going to be exactly like HM1, because HM1 showed us exactly what an underdog team can be. And if Shuriken is going to be like anywhere close to that, this is going to be a fun match as well. But yeah, although I would love a long match, it has been really tiring, and I am hoping that it's going to be a quick game. But then again, if it is going to be a long game, Shuriken, best of luck, because it's Enigma Gaming you're going up against. You can't manage to pull it off. You have to like give yourselves a pat on the back. You know what? In fact, instead of that, we also will give you pats on the back, because Enigma Gaming is no joke. They are absolute behemoths when it comes to Valorant. And if you are managed to stand up to that, I'm gonna tip my hat off to you. It's gonna be a good game to see if you can put it up. So without further ado, let's see what it's gonna be. The map is gonna be Ascent, again, a really common pick for a BO1 sort of match, and we are gonna have like a pretty decent lineup coming in from Team Shuriken there with two duelists, one Jet, one Reyna. Sentinel being the Killjoy, and a little bit of information is going to be coming in from Sova, and the smokes being handled by Friction on Omen there. Team Enigma, however, is going to go in for a Cypher gameplay, which I always love to see Assassin, and you know that. I love how much information Cypher can get away from the entire round. Easy has not really decided on a character yet, and that is going to be Astra with beautiful smokes coming in and concusses. The amount of support Astra can give to her team is just insane. So if you can play Astra well, you can carry the entire team. You can support. It is literally like Astra puts that wall up there, and the entire team is on top of the wall, just like pulling off the frags. Astra is probably one of the best support players in Valorant, just period. And the last two players are just gonna be a good old Sova, Reyna, and Raze. Sort of the last two players are just gonna be Sova, Reyna, and Raze going into that duelist and information sort of lineup. So I'm really liking the lineup on Enigma right now, because lots of information coming in from both Cypher and Sova, and two duelists, Reyna and Raze, are going to capitalize on that information, and Astra is just going to carry the entire team, support it, and just going to be like, you know what, I'll put this platform up for you, and you duelists can just have fun on that, and our other two players are just going to give you the right amount of information you need. So I'm really loving the setup on Enigma Gaming right now.
Enigma Gaming surely have put up quite the composition here. This is a default one as well. I'm sure of this, and you know, Badman playing on the Cypher as well is quite a delight as always. Badman usually tends to go in for the Killjoy in most of the maps, but at the same time, when he picks up Cypher, I love it, because the man he's known for his impressive Cypher plays. But now it is going to be Badman. See, there you go. We're seeing him getting that frag on towards the Killjoy. The door is going to be shut down over towards the short position. It's going to be all down to the Omen as well. And oh my god. Looks like that Shuriken going to have a little bit of a tough time in the pistol round. They didn't manage to move in over towards the side, but unfortunately, all of these passive-aggressive plays being coming in from the side of Enigma Gaming were able to take them all down.
True. And honestly, in my opinion, it is better if you start off on the defense, always in most games. But then again, if you're starting off on the defense, you get a little bit of a time, a little bit of a breather to understand how the attackers are going to be playing and what sort of style they're going to be using. Because sometimes, you know, on the attack side too, you're going to be playing it super slow, playing out with the information that you're getting from the screen. And that is not what Team Shuriken are doing. They are going to go in for aggressive pushes, and they are going to go in and try to take out the side control really quickly and straight off the bat. But the thing is, they were not clearing corners that well, and they got taken out from that heaven push coming in last round. And let's see if they're going to be improving on that, understanding where they went wrong. It is just the first round, right? So the opponents are just like going at each other, trying to figure out what is going on. And the tech pause is going to come off, and we're going to go straight into the round right now. With another default setup coming in, we're really spread out. Nobody like really taking a mid control except Ghost. And Ghost does go in for a beautiful tap play over there. Does take Maoist and takes out Vanguard right after that. Down to a 3v5 already. Looking at really flawless plays coming in from Enigma Gaming right now. Just the Abstergo Sova remaining on the board for Team Shuriken. If he's going to be able to bring this round onto his favor, it is going to be a beautiful gameplay. But the information has gone out. However, he does have the spike and has enough time to play around with it. But 4 players, and all 4 players from Enigma Gaming, so he doesn't really stand much of a chance. But if he does manage to take down 1 kill at least, he won't be able to damage him just a little bit. But Coles, just being the insane aimer that he is, takes Abstergo down instantly. That is going to be the second round onto the board for Enigma Gaming, and it is looking like it's looking like it's going to be a really good match for Enigma Gaming right now, because they've got their aim on point, they've got their strats on point, they're being super aggressive always. They're really aggressive on the defense, Assassin. I've always seen them being very aggressive and also managing to pull it off in spite of being aggressive.
Obviously, I mean, in terms of the aim department, they are pretty much the kings as well, and especially Ghost. You did see him popping off over towards the middle position all by himself without any support whatsoever. So that is something that, you know, Ghost is pretty proficient at in getting all of these kills by going in aggressive. And the best part is that, you know, he's getting that support as well to go in that aggressive. Basically, you know, you gather a lot of information for your duelists, and your duelists are going to get the job done. Something like that. For now, Mahos, he is over towards the A lobbies alongside the Sova, if I'm not wrong. That Sova is going to try and, you know, cover him as well and watch his back. Whereas the rest of the gang, they're trying to move in from the A shot position. Look at Hika's position. He's going to go ahead and spot out the jet, moving in towards the shot. And he's going to relay that information as well. Hika does get the frag on towards Friction, and I guess Friction is going to be happy with that. Whereas Senpai Dada, damn. Even with the Vandal is going to whiff big time, and I guess Batman is looking to get the final frag on the board as well. It's be easy to steal it out from his hands, despite giving the ding.
Exactly, and like I said, this is looking like a really quick play coming in from Enigma Gaming. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna wipe this late clean. There's gonna be like, you know what, let's just start taking rounds one after the other, and it's looking really easy for Enigma right now. And I don't really know what Team Shuriken is doing right now. They're not looking that coordinated, and they're not being able to. The coordination, I'm not gonna lie, the coordination is not bad. The communication is coming in decent, but the problem is they're not being able to manage the lane aims. It's just any game that you start off, you gotta practice your aim, and only then and only then can you like focus on every other aspect of the game, or else you're just gonna start thinking about how you're holding the mouse, how you're holding everything. It's just gonna start distracting from the game. And then initial frag does come in from Hika with a beautiful spray and a second on the Friction there. Meanwhile, on the other hand, on the other side of the map, Ghost is just popping heads over here, and it is down to a 3v4 situation already. That frag grenade is gonna come in from Waze, trying to like get a little bit of damage on one of the players there. Batman with a snap on aim gets Absurgo and just clean leads him from the server down to a 2v3 situation. Team Shuriken has managed to do a little bit of damage, and that wallbang is gonna go out, and he is gonna get Jet over there. Vanguard over there is gonna get damaged a little bit. I don't know what he was doing there with a spike instead of going for the plan and just holding that position and getting sprayed right down. That was kind of for lack of a better word, a little bit of a dump coming in from Vanguard over there, and he should have capitalized on that. And it's Enigma Gaming we're talking about. Ghost is just gonna come out from out of nowhere, out from heaven, I mean, and he's just gonna take out the rest of the players. And yeah, that is gonna be the fourth round onto the board for Enigma Gaming, and I feel like it's gonna be a really quick match, a really quick round where we see the rounds coming in, just pouring in onto the side of Enigma Gaming.
4-0 is Enigma Gaming. As expected, they are going to go ahead and, you know, put up a performance that everyone was definitely hoping for. At the same time, we were expecting a little bit too much from Shuriken as well. That cool name as well, right?
Hey, I know, right? I like I said, I love the Japanese aesthetic, and I was really expecting them to like show us something with it. What was the other name that we picked up on?
Ikigai.
Ikigai was, yes. Love that.
Ikigai was yesterday, right?
Yeah, Ikigai.
Yeah, that was again a really good game as well. I guess it was against which team? Was it against Enigma Gaming?
No, I don't think so. I'm not really sure. We will like try to get a little bit more information on that later. But speaking of the game so far, this is going pretty well for Enigma Gaming as they've managed to take out one more player, Assassin. Down to a 45 situation already. Goes going for that really aggressive play to take it out by Friction instantly off the bat. Badman is there to like support Ghost. He's gonna be like, you know what, you get taken out, but I'm gonna take out your I'm gonna just get revenge for you. And he managed to take that trade out, and instant frags going out from Enigma Gaming's side. Down to a 1v3 situation, but he's got his back turned towards mid for some reason, no cover whatsoever, and Hika is gonna take that advantage onto his side, and is just gonna peek, and he's gonna be like, you know what, if you're gonna just stand with your back turned towards me, I'm just gonna delete you off the server. I don't really know what they were trying to do there. Their coordination does not seem to be that great. The synergy, I'm not just seeing that synergy at all. Utility usage is not coming out at all, and Team Shuriken has to get their game up if they're gonna get even one round onto the board onto their side. But
by the way, by the way, my memory serves me right. It was actually Enigma Gaming versus
Enigma Gaming?
Ikigai. So Enigma Gaming, they are the ones to face off two Japanese named teams.
Exactly, Assassin. And I don't think that this Japanese named team is going to give them much trouble either, as we know how Enigma Gaming plays.
Yeah, Enigma Gaming on the map of Icebox against Ikigai was just something else entirely. Ikigai, they did put up a good performance, by the way, not gonna lie. Their aim was crisp, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, their aim was crisp, but at the same time, they lacked a lot in terms of, you know, team coordination and their executes. Their executes was their executes was something that I would definitely not attempt in a ranked game. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, you know, drop down.
Not just that, their execute cares like enough for a team to get a few rounds in. But then again, like I said before, it was the mid control that was going off key and the communication. There was no information going out from the team side of Team Ikigai. And like as we're speaking about this, yet another round goes on to into the hands of Team Enigma as they manage to delete Team Shuriken off the server yet again. With aggressive plays coming in from Coaster, like you can see in the highlights reel over there. And again, I don't really know what to say about this, but except that it's going to be a really fast game from Team Enigma. I don't want to jinx it, but if I say it, you know what? If I say it, I'm probably going to jinx it. So I'm not going to say it. Assassin. I'm going to leave it up to the audience to see what is going to happen, what Enigma brings onto the table, you know?
Well, Abstergo, and I was going to be using up that Aldron as well in order to get some information towards the aimers. But you know what? The best part is that the rest of the players from the side of Team Shuriken, they're over towards the B side and the mid links as well. I'm not really sure that if, you know, they should go ahead and get some control over towards the A side, because there will absolutely be no one moving over towards A as well, despite having that aggressive control and the information as well. A minute left onto the clock now, and with nothing but the pistols, Team Shuriken, they are trying to you know, dish out some damage. It's going to be Hikka and Batman to be going down, and oh, Ghost is looking to get the frag on towards his nemesis. This is going to be Mohas. Zeke does manage to get himself a double, and in a single spray down, we are going to be seeing Ghost finding himself a double of his own. This is insane. What the hell? 7th round of the board, and something that I thought would go into the favor of Team Shuriken. Turns out that Team Enigma Gaming, they're still got this.
True, and I feel like Team Shuriken is not like using their smokes to their advantage, and they're not taking out any. How do I put it? Any visibility away from Enigma, and they're just like giving away their locations way too easily, and that is something that they're not supposed to be doing and supposed to be understanding that they're doing wrong. As Abstergo is going to go in with that Aldron trying to get a little bit of information, but that information is not going to come through. That Aldron is going to catch Godvexy off guard and is going to be able to tag him out. But Godvexy is going to be like, you know what, if you're going to tag me with that, I'm going to tag you right back. But okay, Abstergo is going to go with that ult over there with that Hunter Fury. Managed to tag Godvexy just a little bit down to a 4-5. Oh, I mean, nobody's gone off the board yet. That beautiful take coming in from Team Shuriken. There are beautiful smokes for the first time I've seen proper utility usage, and I'm loving what they're giving us so far on the board. The take has come in, but they've got to hold that side down, which is really hard to do it. Maos is going to go in for that ult. He's going to go in for that ultimate, and is he going to be able to get a few frags out of that ultimate? Because if he does, he might get one kill. He can go straight invisible, and he can just go into CT, and look, exactly. No information has gone out. He might get one more kill, but then Enigma being just the better aimers and just the better team, and like they've got way too much experience on their hands right now, and they're just going to get frags left, right, and center. So they held back. They waited for the smokes to go out. Good take. Good round, like, side take coming from Team Shuriken there. I really loved how they played that out. Just a little too aggressive on the after plan positioning. They should have just held their ground and held the sights down and played for trade. But no, they just went out for frags and got killed instead. Not bad as it comes to takes, but I would have expected better as it comes to, like, holding down the site.
Okay.
That's true. Now, you know, Shuriken for now though, they definitely are going to be getting that opening as well, right? They're going to be seeing Vanguard going at him, getting himself that frag onto its Hikka. So Hikka getting taken down, the rest of the players, they have to step up now, and Wexy, for a second there in front of his crosshairs, all three of these players did manage to line up, but he did not manage to get himself that frag. That's quite impressive. At the same time, look at Easy, holding himself that angle towards the logs as well, and it's going to be Batman. Go ahead and get himself the final 2 kills. Putting up the 9th round of the board. Enigma Gaming, they're just breezing right now
I know.
across the specific match.
The thing about teams like these is once they get to know that the aim on the other team is something they can compete really easily against, what they start doing is they'll start being super aggressive and they just get information off the bat. Because like the fraggers, for example, like take Hika for example, what he's doing is he's playing A, right? But okay, for now he's gonna be playing B. But whenever he's playing A, he's gonna be pushing down short. Even let's take Ghost also. He's gonna be pushing down short. He gets that information. He knows that there's nobody mid. Then another player would just push down A main, find out that there's nobody taking A, and they know that they can fend for themselves. They know that if they find the entire team, they can start popping heads. And even if they do die after taking 1 or 2 kills at least, the rest of the team is going to capitalize on their information, maybe take a few trades, maybe, and they're coming in with good rotates, which is exactly why Enigma has got 9 rounds on the board so far. The timeout is going to come in from the attackers right now, and they're like, what are we doing? We have to pull ourselves back together. We have to understand how they're defeating us. What they don't get is that flank is where they're going weak. That flank that is coming in from Enigma Gaming is honestly what is just weakening them and breaking their attacker side defense, so to speak.
That is actually so. I was just putting some thoughts onto that specific thing that you said as well, and I guess
Get out of my
kind of
way.
makes sense. Like Enigma Gaming, they truly have mastered themselves in defending all of these sites onto all of these maps as well, and the way they managed to play
One
aggressive
enemy remaining.
on top of
Spike down
not only
mid.
defending the sites, but also go ahead and get all of these kills on the board. It's quite impressive. At the same time, it's something to do with the skill disparity as well. Can't really help it.
Yeah. So I know how Enigma Gaming plays, and honestly, if they come across a team that they are equally matched up against, I've seen them going on the defense. I've seen them playing it really well thought out and everything. But then, so what they like to do is they like aggressing and using one person as a bait in their own favor, maybe getting 1-2 frags along the way, and that little bit of information that comes out as a bait, which you can also use utilities to do, but sometimes they get super cocky and they just go down mid, they go down short, they get a little bit of information and frags at the same time. That is what Enigma Gaming likes to do. They go in, throw a person in, get a little bit of information, maybe come back alive, maybe not, but that information gives the entire team the right amount of information to go in for that rotate, either the rotate or the fallback, sort of, let them take the side and go in for that kill. As the tree push is gonna come in from the attackers there. Batman holding better angles this match to get Friction off guard, but that trade is gonna come in from Mao. 3v3 situation on the board right now. Shuriken managed to land insane sprays onto God Vexy, and he gets deleted from the server. Hika is known to pull out amazing play so far. That satchel coming in just at the right time, managed to do a little bit of damage onto the server over there. It could still be in their favor, but Easy, we know what Easy can pull up, and that is exactly what he's gonna pull up as he takes down Abstergo and Maus in one spray, one magazine, so to speak, and then takes the other magazine out and reloads just at the right time. Senpai Dada is, I've seen that his plays are really good, but then...
Well, it looks like that we lost Quaint over there a little bit. That's completely fine. I got you covered.
Last round
7th
in
round
the
of the
half.
board for Enigma Gaming, and it looks like that they are going to go ahead and put up that 12th on the board as well. Should be a match point without any issues whatsoever, and I guess Team Shuriken definitely are going to walk away with a lot of information, that's for sure. A lot of knowledge is going to be gained out of the specific match. They're going to try and, put that knowledge into use as well in their future tournaments, and they are going to try and emerge out victorious in their future games as well. So now Ghost once again, he is going to try and, moving over to his middle position, get some frags and quickly try and finish this off. Hika, on the other hand, is trying to peek in over towards the mid links. He's managed to get himself a frag on towards Friction, but at the same time, a double kill has come in from the side of Team Shuriken. It's going to be over towards the middle as well as over towards the A-main's position as well. It's going to be Hika and Badman to be going down, and I guess Wexy with the Odin is absolutely ready. Let's see if Vexy is going to be able to, connect some shots as well, or not with the Odin. But it looks like that Easy.
Spike down
The
mid.
Revo Vandal and the single spray down is going to manage to get himself a triple, and I guess a quad might be in the works as well. But no, Vanguard This man is actually popping off from the side of Shuriken, not gonna lie. The way he's getting all of these fans in the
Last
team
player
is
standing.
something to be praised about for sure. And once again, a triple. Oh man, Vanguard. What the hell is going on? Guy is going crazy, and I guess in a 1 versus 1 situation, Easy being pretty low. Is gonna struggle a little bit, but at the same time, if you can just catch Vanguard off guard, then maybe this round can go into the favor
30
of
seconds
Enigma Gaming.
left.
I guess Quaint was definitely that lucky charm for Enigma Gaming, and once Quaint, we did lose Quaint for now. I guess some sort of a technical difficulty, and as soon as he did make his way out, his Enigma Gaming there started to struggle as well. Quaint, oh man. I guess Enigma Gaming, they're gonna be like, why did this happen? Why did Quaint go? It was a lucky charm for us. But yeah, keeping that aside, guys, in a 1 versus 1 situation, right? Easy down to 25 points of health. Has got no information whatsoever where exactly the final player is. That is gonna make some noise as well. This is gonna activate Vanguard, and he's gonna clutch out the specific 1 versus 4 situation. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Vanguard, as he did put up that first round of the board for Team Shuriken. Not only did he manage to get himself a quad, he also managed to pull off that clutch as well on a 1 versus 4 situation. 11-1. What a round for Team Shuriken, ladies and gentlemen.
I did run into a little bit of a tech issue over there. Like I said, people do like the game wires. It's just the wrong time, and I have to like make a compromise for that. But I am gonna be back for the rest of the rounds. And oh, I see that Team Shuriken has managed to put 1 round up onto the board. That is really impressive, because managed to like stick up against a team like Enigma is honestly hard, and if you can get even 1 round up onto your scoreboard against a team like Enigma, it is really something to be proud of. And right off the bat, I'm not going to talk much about the part that I'm much getting annoyed with it. We are going to go into the possibly the 12th round. They are going to go in for an aggressive push over there. Do manage to get that kill through the smoke with that beautiful ghost tap, and they are going to have to fall back because that smoke is going to come in from after. They're trying to block off every bit of it that they can. 3 people on the board for Enigma Gaming right now, not really looking that good for them, but the match should got round up. Beautiful spray coming for that ghost from Friction over there. All of this is going on the board for them. They could just manage to pull this round off.
1
now,
enemy remaining.
3v1 situation, like I'm saying, as I'm saying that, but then again, it's Enigma we're talking about. We can't discount them as of yet, but still, 2 people against 1 on a pistol round isn't like going to be working to that much of an advantage for the Sova over there, and he does get taken out. That is going to be the second round onto the board for the defense over here, Team Shuriken over here. And if they're going to start pulling the rounds back and start like pushing with their punches, they might start getting the rounds back. But then again, the confidence has been broken a lot, and once you lose the momentum a little bit, Assassin, it's really hard to you know, just bring it all back, which is exactly what is going to happen to Team Shuriken right now, because they've lost a lot of punches. They've already given away 11 rounds to Team Enigma.
That's right. You know what? I guess Enigma Gaming are gonna in turn go ahead and struggle a little bit more in this specific round as well, considering the fact that Team Shuriken, they've got a much better buy this round. Enigma Gaming, it is something that they definitely need to work on as well. Is that pistols, their pistol rounds are kind of a bit of a trouble, but at the same time, when their trigger guns do come out, they are pretty comfortable in that.
And Maho's kills coming there down on mid, and a little bit of a flight for that Tether builds melee over there. And yeah, I'm loving what Team Shuriken is bringing to the table right now. But then again, there's not much of a utility usage is going off of pure aim, just because Team Enigma is going on pistol rounds. Like you said, they have to work on the pistol rounds a little bit. So if they can work on that, that is going to be a really good thing to their, and it's going to work to their advantage. And it's just going to help them in the future games. That is something for them to consider. But nonetheless, they are having a better economy right now, and there is 1 operator on their side for some reason. And they are going to go in with those phantom plays, and it's just because they have their guns on hand right now. The utility usage is going to come in, and they are going to get a little bit of information out. They're just going to squeeze every little bit of information they can out from the side of Team Shuriken. And once they do just that, those guns are going to come into their advantage, and they're just going to start popping heads left, right, and center. Like I said, Vanguard with the operator here going for a really risky buy. He honestly shouldn't have. It might have like been better for him to like save that gun and just like worked on his team's economy a little bit, but no, he went for the operator. Let's see if it works to his advantage. As Team Enigma is going to go in for an aggressive push there. The smoke does come in, but a bit too late from the defense side because they've got enough entries over there to like push it onto site and get the right amount of heads that they need to get the site locked down. And beautiful after plant positioning coming in from Team Enigma over there. They've gotten the bomb plant in, but the information on Godvexy has gone out, but Vanguard is not going to capitalize on that because he can't. The gravity ball does come in. He has to fall back down to a 3v2 situation. That spray is going to come in from under heaven there. A little bit of information has gone out. They're going to be spread out across the site over there. The two defenders are going to be on heaven. One of them is going to go down to the hands of Easy. The last player on the board does pull out her ult and does manage to get one kill to the right flick. He is going to try to stick that defuse, but the under heaven position is being given out. Satchel comes in at just the wrong time, and beautiful plays are coming in from Team Shuriken right now. Fourth round onto the board for them, and whoa, that timing though. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was beautifully played by Enigma Gaming. That is going to be the 12th round onto the board for Enigma Gaming.
Match point.
That's right. Enigma Gaming, they are going to be on the match point now, and I guess they can just simply go ahead and finish it off right here, right now. Not going to be able to do that, then, you know, I guess Team Shuriken, they're just going to delay the win a little bit more for Enigma Gaming, you know, make them run for their own money a little bit. But at the same time, such a massive lead for Enigma Gaming, correct? And the way they have been executing as well. Things are popping off for them, and all of their players are connecting all of their shots as well. I guess so. All in all, good day for Enigma Gaming at work, and Shuriken is just them who have to gain a little bit more experience and learn a lot out of the specific match as well.
True, and since they've got the 12th round onto the board for them, they've also got that confidence to keep going for that 13th round, and that is exactly what they have on their hands right now. They just have to push in a little bit stronger. Look at the aggressive holes by Mahos and Killjoy over there. But then again, that is not going to work to their advantage. That information has gone out that nobody's going to be holding mid. But that is, again, too late because Enigma Gaming has already been popping off and getting heads left, right, and center. 1v4 situation as Friction is the only one left down mid, but that information also has gone out. Actually, no, that was a random grenade thrown in by Raze over there, but that does manage to tag him, and that is going to be the final kill on the board for Enigma Gaming, and it is a match that has been easily won by Enigma. As was expected, not going to lie, that we all saw that coming, right? It's Enigma. But then again, we've seen underdog teams coming up again, like HM1. So I thought a Shuriken was going to put up something onto the board for us. It was going to give us a display of pure aim skill or maybe utility skill. But no, they have to work a little bit on that. And not a little bit, to be honest, a lot. They're probably just playing this match just for the experience, and they happen to like come up against like a behemoth like Enigma. And that, to be honest, is good experience for them. They are going to understand where they've got to work. And to be honest, Mahos has really good aim. Because even though Enigma was on their eco round, that snappy aim is exactly what we're looking for in the competitive scene in Valorant. If they keep working on their team coordination and their synergy, they can become a really good team. And not just that, you also have to work on your utility usage. And they're just playing it off of raw aim, right, Assassin? They're not using their utilities a lot. That is the exact problem that they're facing right now. They got to work on that, and they're going to be a pretty good team. Somebody worth, somebody that someday Enigma Gaming is gonna face up against and gonna be like Enigma is just gonna be like, oh no, it is Team Shuriken. We've gotta like hold it back a little, and we can't play as aggressive as we normally do.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah, to be honest, you know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed from the side of Team Shuriken as well. The way they played as well, and the way their entire game kind of panned out as well. Enigma Gaming, no doubt, they are the winners. They're the best as well. But at the same time, considering the fact that they're a new team as well, right? Shuriken, they did put up a good performance, and the way Vanguard played around with his aim as well, I really love that. Let's take a quick look at the highlights as well, so that you get a visual representation of what I'm trying to say as well. So if you see, right, we did start off with Enigma Gaming, popping off left, right, and center. They had an amazing pistol, followed by a great second round, and then we did see the Phantoms and the Vandals coming out in round number 3 as well. Hikka was just absolutely everywhere. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The way Hikka just runs around the entire map alongside Ghost and Batman, and all three of them, the way they get all of these frags as well on the board, it's quite impressive to watch, and just enjoy seeing them play. Get all of these frags on the board as well. Lexi, on the other hand, was just chilling out. He had he had that Odin in his hand, and he was like, I'm just gonna chill out a little bit. I'm gonna throw in the recon dart, try and get some frags over towards B if I want to. And Easy was one more player from side of Enigma Gaming who was actually, doing quite a lot when Hikka and Ghost were not able to do so. So when Hikka and Ghost they used to get taken down, right? It was actually easy to step up, get himself a triple, a quad. That should pretty much come up with the highlights really soon. It was not that far away, I guess. But yeah, this specific round, right? I thought that it almost was going into the favor of Shuriken as well, but then Badman brought it right back, and Easy also got himself a double as well. Things were favoring Enigma Gaming, but more than that, Shuriken, I'm happy that they at least were allowed entrance into the site most of the rounds, and they almost were forcing Enigma Gaming to try and take it to raw aim duels rather than just bringing it down to the utilities and whatnot.
Exactly. They probably didn't want to go in for those aim duels. They wanted to have a chill day at work today. So they were just like, you know what, let's fall back a little bit, let them take the sites, and then we'll show them how retakes are done. That's exactly what Enigma Gaming did. And honestly did a pretty good job at it. And the problem is, even though they were being, Team Shuriken was being able to take the sites, they were not holding it down that well. They were not clearing it out also that properly. The thing is, the only reason they got the sites was because Enigma let them. A little bit of a utility usage did come out from the sides of Team Shuriken, which is what gave them that initial advantage. A little bit of blockage and vision on get away from Enigma Gaming. They took away a little bit of a vision from Enigma Gaming, which is what gave them that push to get into that site, land the spike. Plant the spike down. And the problem was they were not playing that good of an after plant positioning, and they were getting taken down really, really easily. Because they were not just hiding, they were aggressing too hard. They were peeking places that they should not have peeked, that they did not have to peek even. And Enigma Gaming just took advantage of that and just pulled out their raw aim and just showed them what they are actually made of, why they're called Enigma Gaming and why they're so big in the scene. That's exactly what they showed Team Shuriken. And it was beautiful to watch too.
True that, completely. So Shuriken, I wish you guys all the best for your future tournaments. Looking forward to seeing you guys, perform quite well. I'm really rooting for Vanguard as well. He's been impressing me, and I guess with that kind of an aim, I'm pretty sure that with the right guidance and the right amount of grind as well, he's going to be able to make it big as well into one of these top tier teams out there in the country. So all the best for that. Good luck, Team Shuriken, for your future games, and congratulations, Enigma Gaming, once again for moving on towards the next round of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. Before we do bid farewell to you guys, I want to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open possible. Do definitely check out the best deals that are going on. The Legion gaming notebooks, powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors, using the link down in the description below, or visit any of your nearby Croma stores to check out these deals and get yourselves a slick Legion gaming notebook as well. We are done for today, but we are not done with the tournament, by the way. We've got more and more Valorant action coming your way tomorrow as well. So don't forget to tune in to the Esports Club's YouTube channel at 12 p.m. As always, I'm your cast assassin 47. Joining me on the desk was Quaint, and it was a pleasure casting all of these matches today. It was quite intense. Can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen tomorrow. So till then, we're going to be bidding you guys farewell. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day ahead.
Peace.